So you're not gonna say nothing, I'm just playing, man. Y'all know what it is. It is Saturday morning,
Oh my
11
god.
a.m. Tariq is with me. I'm in the building. I got the OTC shirt on with the sticker still fresh on it. I'm gonna take that off real quick for y'all to get on my ass in the comments. Hold on. I can't see. Anyway, man. There we go. Sticker off. Anyway, we back in the building. Back doing what we love. First and foremost, let's talk to Tariq, see how my man's feeling. He got the WNBA hoodie on, which I need, by the way. It's always out of stock.
That's true.
We going to game 5, unfortunately.
You know how I'm
Thought,
feeling.
I know how you feeling. Thought we was going to see Liberty hold up the chip yesterday. Fortunately, we didn't. We going back to New York, correct?
Correct.
Correct. Going back to New York. Make sure y'all catch Tariq on Twitter. His Twitter name is literally his name on screen. You ain't got no excuse to go click on there, see what he talking about. You know what's funny is I didn't even get to watch the game yesterday. Once again, your brother was busy, but I kept up. How? Through that man's Twitter, and I knew we lost because he was posting all the gifts, memes, and I was like, you know what, bro. I'm about to block my brother until tomorrow. So, other than that, Tariq, how you feeling? Let the people know what you got going on.
Man, I'm feeling good, man. My heart was in my stomach yesterday watching that game. I don't know why I've become so invested in the Lynx as the season
Right.
has gone on. Going into the season, I wasn't rooting for any team because Candace Parker was hired, and I just followed her in terms of like rooting. And I was like, oh, I'll just root for players. And as the season progressed and kept going, I just, the Lynx were my favorite team to watch. Just the way they played basketball, really, more than just like being a huge fan of all the players. Obviously, I'm a fan of Nafisa and Kayla McBride, so it was easy to root for them. But man, that game yesterday, every time I felt like one team was about to pull away, the other team, and the leads were only like 6, 7, 8 points, but it felt like such a close game and such a like a one possession game that like if they went up 9, like it might be a wrap. You might not be able to come back. And
Right.
every time, boom, 2 threes, boom, and one. Like now the game's tied again. Like what just happened? And it was the whole game like that. And then the last couple of minutes just back and forth. The Leafs go up 4. The Liberty come back, tie it up, take a lead. It just madness everywhere. Bridget Carlton game winning free throws on really just a hustle play, honestly. Hustle to go get the offensive rebound after Courtney Williams missed. Thought she shot it
Right.
too early, but after she missed, you know, hustled to go get the offensive rebound, got the foul, got to shoot 2 free throws, made the 2 free throws. Sabrina had a heave that shoot. It looked like it was going in
But
for about
Cash,
3 seconds, and then that joint hit the backboard. I said, "Oh, we good." Cause look,
isn't it so rewarding though? Like, okay, so I be doing this in the NBA. So me and JK used to do this. We used to have our favorite teams, of course, and then we would have our favorite like league pass team, that we like to see. And it's so rewarding getting to sit there and tell people from the jump, like, this team could be nice,
yeah,
this team could do things, this
mhm,
team could be this, that, and then now you watching them be actually good and
yeah.
being what you thought they was gonna be.
That's
And
my
now
favorite
you
part. That's my favorite
right.
part of basketball, low key.
So now,
Like,
saying that, like, can you say now that Candace is gone, could Minnesota be your favorite team now, or you still got options? You always can come join Bang
I
Bang
didn't.
Liberty gang.
No,
You feel me? But
I
my
love
fault.
Sabrina, one of my favorite players, but no. So this is how I'm looking at it for this upcoming season. I, by the time this next season is done, I should have a team that I'm sticking with, or
Okay.
I'll just follow the players. So this coming season, this off season, Satu is a free agent.
Right.
Haley Jones isn't a free agent, but she could not be protected with Atlanta and end up playing somewhere else. And you got Paige Becker's coming in.
Right.
So based on how all that looks,
All that shakeout.
I might have me a new squad, but I don't know for sure yet. But yeah, you
Okay.
right about the league pass, like, because last year it was the Magic for me in the NBA.
Right. And
Like
you,
I
and
was I
yeah,
was saying Magic, 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 and
you
Bryce like
was.
I don't really believe, I don't really believe. I'm like, bro, you're not watching them. That's why you don't believe.
You on the throwback side of that, you I remember we did the playoff predictions, and then what's funny enough is I went and looked back at them because I was like, oh my god, I was so wrong on everything. So like I was like, bro, the playoffs didn't turn out. The only thing I was right about was maybe it was definitely in the East. Maybe the Celtics, of course, but that's a given. Like we knew they was gonna be like that.
Easy one to call.
The Pacers, I remember rocking with the Pacers a little heavy.
I definitely picked the Knicks, so I was wrong on that one.
So like. I remember you telling me about the Magic, the new culture, the new head coach they had, all the key defensive players that they had, and you had them beating the Cavs, and I was like, and then that whole went 7, and I was like, so yeah, man, it's rewarded.
Close.
Yeah, you was close. So, like I said, y'all, make sure y'all tapping in with my boy Swish. You know, that's what he about. So he about the buckets. He can talk to y'all about the WNBA, the NBA, the NFL. But my brother is really, really, really nice at talking about WWE, AEW, and that's why we here, man. So, Tariq, I must admit, we kicking off with a draft. Mm-hmm. We are at the 6-minute mark, 6-minute, 20-second mark. We starting this draft off. And it is a promo draft, our top 5 promos. You take a promo, I take a promo. This came to mind because on Monday Night Raw and on SmackDown, I ain't gonna lie, they was cooking on the mic. Like from what I seen, they was cooking. Jay was cooking. Solo definitely was cooking.
Solo was on his bag.
Yeah, he was in his bag. Roman did, you know, he just got the OTC effect. The backstage segment.
Man, did you see Roman, nice. Bro?
Bro, Roman be trolling, bro. The snickering with the face. What? Yeah. I say the snickering in the face, the yelling. They in their bag, pure sentiment. Yep. He said, all you gotta do is acknowledge me.
I acknowledge you. Nah.
That ain't good enough.
So the right way. Or else.
Yeah, but what hey, I would look at Solo like, what you mean by that? What you mean the right way? What you mean? But I did like that segment though. But we gonna talk about SmackDown in general. Yo. But first and foremost, we gonna do what my dog excited for the show as well. So we got 5 apiece promos if we can think of that many, which I'm pretty sure we can. We both do what we do. Typical heads and tails Siri. Hold on. Hey Siri. Okay, whatever. Tariq, you pick a side, heads or tails?
Tails never fails.
Okay. Heads or tails? What's she on? Heads or tails? You know what, bro? I'm gonna just let you go first. Siri tweaking, bro. Tariq has the first pick in the inaugural promos draft. So, what do you take first?
I'm gonna go with an easy one here. I'm gonna go with CM Punk pipe bomb. Gotta go CM Punk pipe bomb.
CM Punk pipe bomb, definitely legendary. Do you remember where you were at when that was happening? I mean, you were a kid. I was a kid at the time. How was you feeling in that moment? You know,
so that was 2011. So that was what, 6th grade. Mm-hmm. Trying to remember exactly what house I was in. Because we done moved so much when I was a kid. Right. So remembering houses that I'm in is difficult. But I remember like watching it and thinking that the show was about to be over. Mm-hmm. Because they didn't do too many overruns back then. Like there was the 11:05 time, but then it was like it's about to pass 11:05 and he just sat down and started talking. So I assumed they was gonna cut him off and it was just gonna go off like it normally does. And he just kept going. And I was like, how far are they gonna let him talk? How long are they gonna let him talk?
Right.
And the funniest part about it is we don't even remember the match that happened before, but it was a John Cena R-Truth tables match.
That man John Cena was sitting there stretched. They was doing their feud on the way to Capital Punishment, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Cena
I think so.
Yeah. So good pick. Okay, first pick. Pipe bomb. My first pick, I'm gonna go with the Austin 316 promo.
Damn it!
I mean, it made one of the biggest legends, the biggest stars in the company, man. So That's definitely my first pick.
I was hoping you was gonna go somewhere else, and I could get that the second pick because I was like either Austin 316 or Pipe Bomb. I had to go Pipe Bomb.
It's either or, man. I feel like those are the two
Yeah.
upper echelon promos. My boy Captain Power said, "What's up? Weekly, come in here weekly, bro." So shout out to my dog. You know what I'm saying? That's your brother, right?
Yeah.
Come in here every week, my brother. After the podcast over, come get a plate, my boy. I got extra wings and all that. So come get a plate, man. You know what it is. Tariq, second pick, and not why, but second pick.
My second pick is gonna be one of my favorite promos, just because how funny it is.
Mhm.
The Rock Hollywood promo on Sacramento.
Okay.
When he was in there clowning them,
Okay.
like talking about how they can't beat the Lakers. And, oh, Sacramento! He said Sacramento! Shut the fuck up. That shit makes me cry every time. Oh, Sacramento!
I knew The Rock was going to be on this list. You know what I'm saying? Hold on.
What you mean by that, gang?
Hold on. What you mean? Oh!
What you mean by that?
Yeah, you can't go undetected, my brother. You can't go undetected. Get that brother some milk.
Some horchata.
Yeah. Look though. That's a good. The Rock. I figured The Rock would be on here, and I'm gonna actually go back to CM Punk because my number 2 pick is the promo where he was telling The Rock before the Royal Rumble that his arms is too short to box with God. Good promo. CM Punk masterclass always on the.
That's a good one.
Promo.
That's a good one. All right, number 3. I'm gonna go. I'm trying to remember what exactly it's called. It's the DX one. It's like state of address, something like that.
Okay, yeah. So they were reading all of the. So
yeah.
I forgot what TV station
was it. Was it USA?
I think it may have been USA. They've been with USA for a minute, haven't they?
Yeah, because they had a time where they were on like USA. They were on Spike at one point.
Mm-hmm.
I want to say it was USA, and they were like, "This is what they can't say." Oh, so we're just da 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 da.
They gonna say this. They gonna say that.
Yeah,
they was wilding, bro. He said we were up. Oh, nice. Hey, I love DX. I love DX, bro. Like y'all heard on this pod before. My very first poster in my room was a DX poster, bro. So anything DX, I'm definitely riding for that, bro. That they peak entertainment. So that's pick number 3. Number 3 pick for me. I gotta throw my boy Roman Reigns in here, and it's got to his promo, and it's one of my favorites. His promo against Brock Lesnar, where he told him, "You must be confused, farm boy. You signed a contract without even reading it." So then he proceeded to tell him, like, this cameraman, that's my cameraman. This ring is my ring. One of my favorites, bro. Like, and that's whenever I kind of honed in. Like, up until that point, like, the Tribal Chief character was amazing, all that. But that's whenever I was really like, oh, he really starting to become this. Like, this is really his character. This is what he likes to do. So, love that promo. And he was spazzing at the end of it. Oh, this, me. Hey, he had me crying, bro.
And the one where he leaving the ring.
That the one he leaving.
My cameraman. This is my WWE.
He knew he wasn't playing. He said, "Can't no man press my button." He said, "Even if I had a button, you wouldn't be able to find it. You can't locate it." I'm like, okay. I'm like, talking shit.
My favorite thing from him was when he is sitting and Drew McIntyre said, "You my favorite number 2."
Yeah, that's crazy.
That shit was crazy.
I also like for Roman. I don't want to go on a glazed tantrum, but the Tribal Chief character is just so like that, bro. Like when him and Daniel Bryan was signing that contract, and Daniel Bryan was like, "One more match. If I lose, I leave SmackDown." He's like, or no, he just said one more match for the title. I was like, I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it. That right there, and Tariq, no, I'll pull that meme out hella, like, I'll throw it in the group chat quick. I'm not feeling
Not
it, bro.
feeling it.
I'm not feeling it. That's peak entertainment. What you got for what you got for number 4?
Number 4, I'm gonna go with your boy for this one. I'm gonna go with John Cena.
Mm-hmm.
And I had it in my head.
You got plenty.
I lost it. Hold on. Let me find it. Oh, I know exactly which one I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he came out, and this one's so good that somebody was really angry, like real life angry, not kayfabe, none of that, like real life angry.
Okay, I see.
He came out. He said, and I don't even gotta write my promos on my wrist. The Rock was pissed.
That promo was so good, they made a documentary out of that shit. W pick, man. W, get some applause for Tariq here. W pick. Cause hey, the promo was so good. They made a mini doc, bro. They made a mini doc for that, man. Damn, that's a good ass promo. I feel like for my number 4, I should come back to Cena, but I'm not. I don't know if this counts as a promo or a backstage segment, but I'm gonna show some love to one of the GOATs that I feel like nobody really be on. But this is one of my favorite segments that I saw as a kid. Kofi Kingston backstage while Legacy was in the ring, talking to Randy, destroying his NASCAR. I love that. I think that's okay. My number. I think that's my number 4.
That's up there.
I really like that one.
See, I was thinking backstage segment 2, but I think if we do another draft, I'll draft it there.
Right.
The backstage segment I was thinking of, because I was like, it's not really a promo, but they did talk. It was The Rock and Hurricane in the back.
Right. Oh my god, bro.
That shit was hilarious.
Oh my god.
That shit never fails to make me laugh. But I'm gonna go with Kevin Owens.
Okay.
When he made it debuted on the main roster, he was going at John Cena. John Cena was like, "Oh, you could have been this." He's like, "Man, I've been wrestling longer than you. I've been doing this longer than you." He said, "You just got here first, but I've been doing this longer."
Hey, talking his shit though. Talking his shit.
He's talking his talk. I was like, "Nah, that's a fact." It's like he actually has been longer wrestling than bro. Wrestling longer than bro.
That's the thing about Cena, bro. Like, and that's why I love Cena so much. Cena, even in one of Cena's promos, like he was like, I forgot who he was talking to, but he was like, "Y'all look at me and y'all don't respect me, like, cause why? I didn't put time in on the indie scene, like yeah, bro, like I respect that. Like you at least know that you didn't, I guess, build your name. You kind of made your name. That makes sense, but I'm glad he acknowledged.
But he's the only one that really gets hate for that, cause Randy.
Yeah.
Didn't do anything on the indies. Brock Lesnar didn't do anything on the indies. Shelton Benjamin didn't do anything on the indies. Batista. Like, I want to say Bobby Lashley too, but I could be wrong.
Right.
Like, obviously Bobby Lashley, once he left and came back, he had done some indie work. But
sometime.
I don't think he did any before getting to WWE originally. I think he came straight from college / military, whatever he was doing, and then came into developmental. So, like, John Cena do get a lot of hate for that, and he gets a lot of hate because he didn't always want to be a wrestler. That was the thing. It was like, you wanted to be a bodybuilder, couldn't be a bodybuilder, and became a wrestler. So that's always been something that people like throw back at him. And he's like, okay, but I'm a better wrestler, or I'm better at this than most of y'all are, and y'all want to do this your whole life. So
definitely.
But yeah, that Kevin Owens one. I was like, I was in the crib like, yeah, talk your shit, get him know.
Hey, isn't it funny how your hood kind of come out like whenever you watch your favorite wrestler? Get him, nigga. Beat his ass.
Cook his ass. Put him on the grill.
That's how I be feeling, man. My number 4. No, my number 5. I'm gonna go with the Usos promo.
Ooh.
Oh, they got so many though. I'm in my head. I'm choosing between the promo with the New Day or the promo with the Street Profits. but
They were both really good.
I'll
They had a few
probably
with the
go.
New Day.
Yeah, I'll probably go with the New Day. When he told him to keep it rated R like Xavier was, and then the bruh asked him, "Are you even allowed to be in the building? Like you got a DUI?" Like they was going crazy. Like
Nah, they was definitely going
the
crazy.
Uso Penitentiary days was very classic. Like
Yes.
tag team wrestling was must see every week with them as
Yeah.
champs. I mean, before they joined the Bloodline, but even when they was with the Bloodline. But I mean, you kind of knew how they matches was going to end up. Whenever them and the New Day was feuding, bro, you literally, legitimately didn't know
Yeah.
who was going to win week in and week out. So,
Yeah, it's a fact.
any honorable mentions? I mean, I think I might have one in my
There's
head.
some Daniel Bryan promos during his Yes Movement run. That I really enjoyed, like the ones that they use while he's doing like the like there's some like promo like the before the match, like
Okay,
the video
the
thing that they show,
package,
the
yeah, the
video
video
package,
package.
like that one, John Cena versus The Rock 2, and there's another one that
Okay,
like
first of all,
core memories,
if we talking video package,
core memories.
Jeff Hardy and Edge
Yeah,
video package
yeah,
before a match.
yeah, core
Whoa.
memories. But like the Brian Dayson, the Daniel Bryan, like you call me a B plus player, like
Hmm.
all like, and then I think like a week or one, like I don't know if it was like he had a promo and did it. I know he had like a promo, and then all the people came in the ring. At the time, that shit felt insane to me. That all the people just
Yeah,
crowded
all
the
of them was
ring.
in the ring. John Cena and
That shit was
Randy
crazy.
in the ring, right?
No, I think it was
Or
just Triple H because Triple H was mad. Oh, I know what you're talking about. That one was a great segment too, though.
that was because John Cena
Because
showed
that's
love to DB.
yeah.
He ain't had to right there.
Now Daniel Bryan had one on John Cena before their match at SummerSlam,
Mhm.
where he was like, "I'm a wrestler, you're an entertainer." He said something along the lines of that.
Right,
I don't remember exactly what he called John Cena, but he was like, you can't out wrestle me. Like I'm gonna
right.
make you wrestle, and you're not gonna beat me." And he actually won the match, and then that's when Randy Orton cashed in. Blah blah blah. That's when the story started. But then you do have that's when they had the TLC one when it was John Cena versus Randy Orton. It was CM Punk in there, Mark Henry, Ray, and they was all chanting for Daniel Bryan. And then John Cena was like, "Oh," when held his hand up, and then the whole thing happened afterwards. But yeah,
I mean, if you ain't ever seen that, then you must have been living under a rock or something, nigga.
nigga.
Hey man,
Oh man.
if I was to have an honorable mention,
Rock or something, nigga.
hey, I'm telling you, I'm about to say one of the better promos that I've also seen is probably when CM Punk first came back to Monday Night Raw and his promo, him and Seth. That was really.
Yeah,
I wish it was on Netflix, and I can't wait to see they
they
feud
could have
when it
really
is
got
on
going.
Netflix. But
They could have really got going.
that right there is
Uh,
it.
Chris Jericho and The Rock too. When Chris Jericho debuted, was a
Yeah.
good one too.
Okay.
That was a good one too. I probably should have put that on there somewhere. But
Okay.
off the top of
So
the dome, again, these are off the top of the dome. Just so y'all know,
facts.
these are
Let
off
them
the
know
top of the dome.
off
So
the top. So let's
if
give
I'd
them a
had
list
time to research, it might have looked a little different. But I probably would have had most of the same ones on here.
for sure. Let's break it down one more time so that way it'll be easier.
Mm-hmm.
So pick number one,
Pipe bomb, CM
Pipe
Punk.
Bomb. Number one for me, Austin 316 promo. Number two for you,
Was DX State of Address.
DX State of Address. Number two for me was CM Punk, arms too short to box with God.
Mm-hmm.
Number three
Was The Rock Sacramento.
was number three, The Rock Sacramento.
I'm gonna
Number
watch
three,
that after the episode because that's just so
got
funny,
to,
bro.
got to.
That's just so funny.
Number three for me was Roman and Brock, Farm Boy. Uh,
That's because I'm a dumbass farm boy.
Brock low key cooked too. Like he's
Yeah.
Paul read the contract for me. Country as hell. Funny as hell, bro. Number four, you had
Kevin Owens.
Kevin Owens, John
promo on
Cena.
John Cena.
Number 4 for me was backstage / promo Kofi Kingston with the NASCAR on Legacy. And then lastly, number 5.
Damn, I just said it and forgot it already. What did I say? How I forget the 5th one? Was it John Cena?
It was John Cena. John Cena talked to. You said John Cena talked to.
Damn, who? Oh! I think Daniel Bryan was. Or wait, did I do?
You did it. You did it. You did a Cena. You did a Cena though.
Okay, so John Cena, the promo one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
We clapped it up for you.
Yeah.
And my number
Daniel
5
Bryan,
was
that was an honorable mention.
the honorable mention.
Yeah, that messed me up.
What was my number 5 then?
What was your number 5? You in
Uso Penitentiary.
I was just about to say Usos a New Day.
Yeah, Usos New Day. That was our top 5 promos. Like I said, off the dome, off the top. In the comments, hey, let us know what your top promos was.
Let me know if you missed any.
Yeah, let us know.
That y'all can think of.
I'm sure y'all will tell us if we missed any.
They gonna be like, hey, bro, what about? Oh.
Okay. Okay. Y'all missed Bret Hart and them.
How you gonna forget the best there ever was? Or how you gonna forget Dusty Rhodes and Ric Flair?
Hard times. It's hard times, bro.
Right.
You don't know about hard. I'm gonna say, bro, you 20.
Ooh.
What you mean hard times?
But see, there's some AEW ones that I probably would have put in there, but this is WWE centric. But like CM Punk coming back at AEW.
For sure.
The Cody Rhodes undeniable promo, really fucking good.
Fire.
Like, went from undesirable to undamn deniable. That shit was actually heat. I was like, that shit was tough.
And now they be saying it all day. They be saying it all day.
Yeah, they be saying that shit a lot.
Yeah, all the time. I'll probably throw if I was a
MJF and them got to be in there too.
Yeah, MJ. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. My favorite backstage segment from AEW, no cap, is when MJF talked to Swerve for the first time. He had me crying, bro. He
Swerve.
Yeah, skirt. Garments. He said, "All right, I'm just playing." He said, "I'm just playing. You go ahead and talk." Man, that shit was so funny.
Garments.
He had me. Skirt, swerve. Garments. Hey, I said, hey. That right there, that right there put me on head. I said I couldn't work with him. He had me weak. I couldn't work with him.
Then Ricky Starks, when he pissed off Edge / Adam Copeland.
That was hilarious.
Had him hot.
He got brought off TV pretty much. I ain't seen him since.
He came back for he had a little tag team run, but I think he's supposed to be popping up at WWE at some point. So they just kind of trying to kill his momentum, I guess. MJF CM Punk, fantastic. CM Punk called that boy. MJF called that boy a wannabe Miz. I said, "Oh shit!"
Yeah,
that actually was kind of close.
Yeah, come on now.
Well, why that shit made so much sense for a second.
I did like that. I like MJF even when I don't even know if this is. I mean, basically when he was calling himself the devil, and he was back there. I guess kind of his return. I don't know if it was his return or not, but he had the Burberry on the. And he came back, had that mask on.
Yeah. Actually, number one promo of all time at AEW is for sure MJF when he was talking to Tony Khan and he was saying, "Do I have to go to WWE and come back for you to pay me the right way?" That shit. Was
he in the ring? Guy. Yeah, was he in the ring? Spazzing?
Yeah, he was going nuts. Whoa, brother!
Something wrong with the dogs there. Oh no. So look, now that we got that established, our promos. And even then, y'all, we gonna bring out some AEW. We can even do AEW. I mean, we kind of just did a mini one right there. I mean, on the fly. Next up, Tariq. Yeah, motherfuckers is built. We got I mean, come on now. We got Monday Night Raw. Monday Night Raw was pretty good, I would say.
Hmm.
Pretty,
I'm still getting used
pretty.
to the 2 hours. It's
Yeah,
really
the
weird.
2 hour is still kind of throwing me because I ain't gonna lie. Like you could tell the first week they was rushing because
Hmm.
CM Punk leaves, Seth came straight in, and then Jay came straight in, and I was like, damn, bro,
Damn.
like we ain't got no breathing room. Like,
Right. They used to have like the whole walkout. Like you can see somebody backstage walk up. They like, hell no, we can't do that shit no more.
yeah, gotta cut the top. So, how did you feel about Monday Night Raw this past week? I mean, we obviously text during shows sometimes, and so
Yeah.
we saw Tiffany and Rhea together. We
That
saw
was probably my favorite part of the show, to be honest with you.
me too, brother,
Because it just, I
for
was not
great
expecting
reasons.
it. I was not expecting it. Like, I guess I should have
Hmm.
after they pulled up on SmackDown,
Right,
but it was just like I don't know. And then the fact that as soon as they did it, I was like, damn, I want to see them in the tag team now. And
right,
then Rhea went back and was like, yo, I want to fight them tonight. And he's like, oh, you can't do it without a tag team partner. It's like, she's like, who am I team up with? Damian Priest can't fight him. And
right.
then he was like, I don't know. I guess you gotta find a partner. And then Tiffany come in, and I'm like, oh shit, they about to do it. And obviously they ended up doing it. Um, I thought that was really interesting. I think me and him, me and Pete kind of talked about it on the over the phone. Is Tiffany is portrayed as a heel, but she doesn't really do heelish tactics that
Yeah,
often,
you know, it don't
and the
fit.
crowd loves her. So it's kind of it ain't really she's a heel, but she ain't really a heel. So it's
Right.
like her being a tag team partner with Rhea still kind of fit, even though Rhea's supposed to be like a babyface right now, and Tiffany's supposed to be a heel.
Hmm.
Um, and I don't know if she was actually sick last night. I thought it was interesting that she tagged with somebody else, and then you know, oh now I got the flu. Like, is she lying? Is this
Right.
like is she actually sick or is this a work? I guess we'll see over the coming weeks, but um, yeah, Raw was good. War Raiders return. That was shocking because we had literally just talked about
Right.
the tag team division and how they were missing some people, and I literally said how Eric and Ivan were both hurt, and then I
Right.
heard the song and I'm like, I said, damn, he better go 1-on-2, and then they
Back already.
changed the name from Viking Raiders back to War Raiders. I said, oh, they about to cook, they about to cook.
That was a good
They was
match
like,
though.
no Valhalla, nothing. I said, yeah, we good, we
About
good.
time, because that right there was kind of weak.
I was like, man, just because they married them, you got to put them on screen together because we'll see Montez and Bianca, and that would make the most sense.
Right.
That would make the most sense out of
Yeah,
any couple.
especially now that they had BFAB, I was like, why don't they just have Bianca? Like, I mean, they was doing it in NXT. Like,
Yeah,
what's the deal? What's the
yeah,
problem?
it's
So I mean, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Your wife is just a much bigger star, gang, and I love Montez, but Bianca
yeah,
don't. Yeah, she don't need to be in no. Yeah, bro.
nope,
She's hurt.
yeah,
So
yeah,
I
definitely.
mean, we saw other things during Raw. We saw Cody Rhodes pulled up, you know, talking to Gunther about obviously they match at Crown Jewel. They was
Mm.
cooking on the mic. I'm not gonna lie. Really Gunther though. The ring
Go through beyond it.
general. He was cooking, of course.
Get it out.
I love how he knows how dominant he is, and I love how, and I know this must be trash for Cody to go through this, but all right, Cody, this is your second time being called a number two. Roman called you a number two, and now Gunther calling you a number two.
Hey, Gunther was on his shit, boy. You're a great number two. Great number
Right.
two. Great ambassador for WWE. Great ambassador.
So I ain't gonna lie though. I seen some takes. I seen some takes on Twitter. We not in that portion yet, but I'm gonna bring one up. I saw a guy on Twitter say WWE is lying in our face by saying Cody is he. Okay, Gunther mentioned that Cody carried the company or built the company on his back. Twitter
Mm,
was an outrage saying
I saw that.
that's cap. How do you feel?
I mean, it's definitely not true. I mean, he played a part in it, but I'm not gonna
Right.
say that WWE hit where they are now because of Cody Rhodes. I think whether or not he came, they were gonna reach these heights if Triple H took over when he did.
Right.
Like the Bloodline story was still gonna cook. It was still gonna bring in people. Um, but I do think like him coming back definitely opened up doors for other things to happen. Because I don't think if Cody Rhodes, I If Cody Rhodes didn't come back, CM Punk doesn't come back,
Right.
and that's another avenue that's not open. So I think more people are mad because they're trying to. They were trying to give Cody Rhodes the credit when they're saying Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins stayed, never left, blah blah blah. But if we're gonna get to that, then you gotta talk about the booking. Like Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns weren't booked as Stardust. They were allowed to be a character that Seth Rollins was able to play 6, 7 different characters, and Roman Reigns went through many different elements of his character. Not all of them worked, but they were able to work through them and then get to different characters. Cody Rhodes was stuck with Stardust for how many years? They wouldn't even let him be him. They wouldn't even let him be Cody fucking Rhodes. They wouldn't let him be himself. They said, "Yeah, you being yourself isn't good. You're not good enough to be Cody Rhodes on screen."
Right.
So he left, showed that he could be Cody Rhodes on screen and be one of the biggest stars, if not the biggest star in wrestling. So then he came back. Obviously, that brought a whole nother element to it. I think it's a mixture of all of them. It's not just Roman or just Seth or just Cody. I think there's a lot of people that played a huge part in this becoming what it is. I think women. I think Becky Lynch a couple of years ago rising up and doing what she did a couple of years ago. Even before then, when Sasha and Charlotte and Becky came up, all of that played a part. And then you have the Rheas and the Biancas moving up. All of this plays a part. Like, it's not just 2 or 3 people. It's an entire group of people that you have to have for this to work. Because if that doesn't happen, then like 2 or 3 of these things not happening changes all of it. Like no Rhea, no Bianca. Landscape. What are we looking at right now?
Right.
Like, so there's a ton.
I was telling I got a couple friends that watch WWE outside of us, of course, and I was telling them that thank Shawn Michaels, bro. Thank William Regal. Thank the dudes that wanted to invest in younger talent. You know what I'm saying? Instead of us, I mean, of course, we always had our Cenas and everything, but like, there was a point in time where, matter of fact, I'll say it, 2016, honestly. Yeah. They let AJ Styles get over. They was letting people like
Dean Ambrose.
Yeah, like they was letting the Dean Ambroses of the world get the strap. They was letting Dolph Ziggler and the Miz battle for intercontinental championships. They was letting
Ascension.
even Daniel Bryan was off, not in ring, but they was letting him cook as a GM. They was letting us see Daniel Bryan as a person, which is why I like him more now, because in ring, in the Yes Movement, the story was great, but seeing him as a GM, seeing that he was still willing to do something for the business, even though he couldn't really contribute how he wanted to contribute, that's a good guy right there. So, I like him for other reasons, personally. Y'all probably gonna cut me in the comments, but yeah, brother did watch Total Divas, Total Bellas, whatever. Seeing him behind the scenes, like, he really is a cool dude. All he do is care about the environment and wrestle. That's all he do. So, shout out to him. Great career, if that is it. If he, but great career. I know, man. Let's give you a moment, gang. I'm so sorry. Great career from the dog. But I'm about to be right there with you, bro. Cena gone next year, bro. I'm about to be sick. So
there's about to be a point in wrestling where there's no Ray, no Daniel Bryan / Bryan Danielson, and no AJ Styles for me. I don't know what I'm finna do. D-Wade retired, Candice Parker retired, Rafael Nadal just announced his retirement.
Who did?
Rafael Nadal, my favorite tennis player of all time. He announced that he's retiring at the end of this year. This is last year.
He is why I like tennis.
Yeah.
Because you was either Federer or you was Nadal. I was Nadal.
And then when Djokovic came, we was like, nah, we ain't really fucking with
you. Yeah, I was like, we not, bro. Like, you nice, but like, you not hitting on shit.
Hey, nah, they been here longer, bro. Hell nah. And then he started catching up. Like, hold on, bro. Calm down, bro.
So I used to love Nadal because the drip. It was really the drip.
Come on, bro. I'm telling you.
The wristbands, the ninja tie. I was like, oh, he cold. Bro. So. Yeah, man, it was a pleasure to watch him in the Olympics with Carlos, but it was nice. I can't believe it. I didn't know he was retiring, bro. You just dropped a Woj bomb on me.
He's doing like maybe a tournament or two. He just did a tournament and ended up having to play Carlos and lost. But I think there's a tournament in like November. That's his last tournament. I think it's
Fly
similar.
out.
It's similar to Roger Federer's, like his last tournament. I think his last tournament was the Labor Cup though, so that was a little different. But I'm I'll have to look and see where it is because it's probably not even in the country for real.
So
Because
you
90% of these tennis tournaments are not in the country.
of course not. Yeah, they always be all over the world. So when AJ Ray and I mean
Davis Cup.
Brian already packed it up, but who do you have any favorite? I mean, I guess you just gonna rock with Roxanne, and that it?
I mean, if we're going strictly off my favorites, I still have like Roxanne. I still have Pete Dunne. Like I know you're gonna make your jokes, but Pete Dunne has been one of my favorites for like 6-7 years. I still have some favorites that I'll be able to like keep up with, but it's just gonna be different. Like the people that got me into wrestling, like that like kept me watching, are gone.
I mean, luckily for me though, the people that got me into wrestling are gone. Like, like I said, my dad's favorite wrestler was Batista. Gone.
Shout out Batista.
Shout out to Big Dog Dave. You feel me? Gone. Like I said, I had a DX poster in my room very first. Both gone.
We ain't really rocking with the Taker though. I ain't gonna lie.
He can stay on that side.
Literally stay on that side.
Yeah, stay on that side. For real. Eddie, gone, passed away. So all of my favorites when I was younger as a kid are gone. Cena really is the last one left. So I done had to reinvent my favorites. But luckily, you know, the Bloodline story made me pretty much love their whole family, bro. I don't even Solo, bro. Like I love Solo. Like Solo funny.
Bro, I be so mad every time his music hit. I'm
I
can't do it all.
Like people like when I was at SmackDown, like the dude behind me was like, bro, like, do you like the heels? Like, do you like the all heels? And I was like, bro, like anybody in their family cooks, bro. Like I love them all. Like,
I think most people are to the age now where, like, when we were watching as kids, like we didn't like the heels because we didn't understand exactly what was going on. But now we understand it, so we can appreciate it. Some people I really just don't like it all, but some people are heels, and I really enjoy them.
Look, this is gonna before we even shift to SmackDown. I know we done kind of jumped over, but him, he had me so weak, bro. He said, "Are you done wasting my time?" He said, "You come out here, eat." Like, bro, what you trying to talk about, bro?
Jay said, "Hey, man, why you go get them? There's a reason we stayed away from Jacob, and if he keep looking at me like that, I'm gonna knock his ass out."
I was like, okay. Like, they cooking. Hold on. Hey.
He said, "Nigga, you talking to me?"
So I'm confused. Like, is Jacob their cousin or
I think he's like
their brother? Like,
I think he's related to them in some way, but they always, like, Corey Graves always said, like, they stayed away from him because of how dangerous he was.
Right.
Like, he was on, like, I don't know if this is an actual thing or not, but there was, like, he's on the do not hire list.
Right.
And you can make it like, oh, Solo ain't got him hired anyway.
I understand.
I don't know exactly how he's related.
All of their last names kind of mix in together. Like, I know Roman Reigns is Anoa. How you say. Obviously, Jimmy J. Fatu. So that's why I was like, is Jacob Fatu their cousin or like?
He is the cousin of the Usos and Solo Sikoa. Okay. So he is a member of the Bloodline stable. He's a member of the wrestling family. Son of the Tonga Kid. I remember him.
Okay, so is Zilla and Jacob and Zilla are brothers, correct? I don't. Their family tree is nuts.
It really is.
Their family tree is quite nuts.
Okay, Zilla Fatu is the son of Umaga.
So
they're cousins too.
And Umaga kids.
Umaga is.
It's somebody important. Like Umaga's.
Umaga, Sons, Zilla. I think it's just Zilla.
Gisela?
4 children. Hold on. One of them is.
Damn, folks.
Yeah. You get Zilla. And that's the only one that they
That's
say
the only
on
one.
here.
Okay. So they all pretty much cousins. Because, I mean, I know, I mean, the way it's kind of funny, like, they really are split up into, like, the Rock side of the family and, like, Roman side of the family, which they kind of really are too, the high chiefs now, technically, since both passed away, unfortunately. But they are really, like, it.
That's
and now it's like,
too.
the tree is like, because I know Naya's on the Rock side of the family, pretty much.
I think Tamina would be on
the
Usos and them side. Or like
she would.
Romans.
She would.
Yeah.
And then
Naomi over there by marriage.
Yeah, over there by marriage. So you know what? Last thing about Raw, Tariq, before we even get into our hot takes. Bronson Reed, Seth Rollins, I like the way they handled that. Real cool segment. I like how Adam Pearce pulled up on Bronson Reed and was like, look, bro, like, hey now, I don't even know if I can trust you to have a match with Seth Rollins after what all you've been doing. And I like how they're not putting the angle like Seth Rollins is losing his touch, but I like how they're making it like, okay, I want you to know like really who Seth Rollins is. Like, bro, I've been sacrificing myself. I've been doing this for other people, being a special guest referee. Now it's time for me to just handle business on my own. And Bronson Reed want to take my spot? Fine. Cool. Let's see what he on.
Kill me to do it.
So I like the angle that they taking. How long do you think this feud should be? Who should be the winner? And I'm stuck, man. I'm not gonna lie. Like, a part of me wants to say Bronson Reed needs it for his career, but a part of me is saying Bronson Reed can look real good while losing. So I really do think that WWE kind of needs to build Seth up
for
CM Punk, because hot take, you can't have him beat CM Punk. You can't do it. Can't do it.
What?
Not in CM Punk's first.
So he loses CM Punk and Cody Rhodes.
See, I'm gonna tell you something straight up. That was straight Vince, bruh. There ain't no way you have him lose 3 times in a row. See, Seth didn't have to lose 3 times, bruh. That was the crazy part about it. At least he should have won the Hell in a Cell. Like, come on, bro. My boy had one arm. Like, what are we on? So that was a fumble by them. You know what I'm saying? But I think if you have Seth, if you build Seth up, this is how you got to do it. This is how you have him lose to CM Punk. Drew. You have Drew do it. We ain't gonna see Drew for a minute. You have Drew fuck Seth up. Then they can go on their own little venture. CM Punk can go on his own little venture. Because, I mean, he got at Main Event Mania at least once, right? That was his whole thing. Maybe he's past that, Tariq.
Yeah, I don't know. He's not. He's for sure not past it. He was the main event of WrestleMania. That's why I say in his first. But if he's gonna main event of WrestleMania, who is it gonna be against? Wouldn't it have to be against somebody like Seth?
I'm gonna guess Gunther. That's what I'm gonna guess.
Gunther versus CM Punk.
Squash. It won't be a squash, but he will lose. But we got you there, bro. You main evented. We got you there. Nobody said you had to be champ.
Yeah, the match gonna go crazy.
Yeah, the match goes.
But I feel like
I don't know. Gunther might kill him.
They could push the Seth Rollins CM Punk feud back to a WrestleMania, because if this Bronson Reed and Seth feud goes long enough to where before CM Punk comes back, because he's on like hiatus right now.
Right.
Talking about he doesn't know if he wants to wrestle anymore or not. He's probably coming back closer to Survivor Series, which still gives him a month at least.
Right. My personal prediction, I don't think they kick off Seth and CM Punk until January for Netflix.
Yeah, which would leave them with more than enough time to build that up, because you can play that into the Royal Rumble, you can play that into Elimination Chamber, and then boom, WrestleMania.
Yeah, it will. It probably will be. They probably will headline night 1. Most definitely.
And then I'm not mad at that not being a championship match. Like, I don't think, like, these kinds of feuds, like The Rock and Roman,
they don't need
Rock and Cody, don't need belts on the line, because then it handicaps you in the choice that you have to make and who wins. like if The Rock and Cody fight at WrestleMania, you're handicapping yourself if you put it on The Rock.
So I feel like the Bronson Reed and Seth Rollins might be a 3-match feud.
Yeah,
I'm assuming.
but I would assume at least 2 of them are probably on like a Raw.
Right. So then they ended off. CM Punk comes back, talks a little bit. They're gonna do a bunch of talking for the first couple weeks, and then Mania, Backlash. That should probably be the end of that. Backlash. They don't need to go past that. I don't think.
Because then you got to build up for what they're eventually gonna do at SummerSlam.
But then what's next for Punk, bro? Like, there's not that many. I mean, feed him Cena again, maybe. That could maybe cook, but it's too old niggas in there. Like,
yeah, they get kind of nasty.
So that
you got
might get cool.
So I feel like for CM Punk, at some point, Dom is gonna have the feud,
right,
with him. It just makes sense. Because when CM Punk first came back and he was wrestling live events, or when he was wrestling like dark matches and stuff, all of those matches were against Dom.
Well, I feel bad for Dom because they throw him out there against any over superstar at the time.
Yeah,
like,
and he just loses.
Yeah, he just loses. So
yeah,
it's
which is why they need to elevate my boy. Come on, elevate my dog.
He gotta lead a Judgment Day, bro.
Yeah, it's.
Yeah, he gotta lead that. He gotta lead that for him to be great. Like, you a good heel now. I mean, not even him just leaving the Judgment Day. You can keep Liv.
Yeah,
like, you and Liv
and Raquel, like, I think they can stay as like a trio. But I think like, unless there's like some grand scheme where him, Finn, Raquel, and Liv do something different, then you just gotta nip it. Because the other 3 ain't really doing nothing, and Finn is still trying to get that match with Damian Priest, which he'll probably just attack him and get the match. But it's like, I don't know. I don't really know what the plan is for like guys like Carlito and JD. Like, JD's too talented to just like be a punching bag for real. Like, say what you want about him as a person, but they got him on the roster. So, talent wise,
he's there. Yeah, he's put on some banger matches. I ain't gonna lie, he's put on a couple banger matches. SmackDown review, we can make it quick because I do want to get into these hot takes and these Q&As, and it's gonna take a little minute. So.
We missed just a couple small things on Raw.
Talk to me.
Damage Control and Jade and Bianca had a really good match.
See, I didn't want to talk about it. Not gonna lie, I was a little pissed. Because on Monday, that's probably one of the only matches I called because I was watching that dumpster fire Monday night game. But I didn't want to talk about it. I was a little pissed because 1, should have been longer. Don't care if it's a 2-hour show.
I do think it should have been longer.
Should have been longer. 2, the interference.
I think it just leaves the door open.
It does, but like, bro, if you're gonna just do see, this is me, Tariq. This is me, bro. I'm not gonna lie. If you're just gonna throw Lash in there, the tag team with them in there, and just for them to eat the pin and have Damage Control win, stupid. Just have Damage Control win outright because they are that good to do it. Yeah. Like, we gotta stop. I mean, Bianca and Jay, cool. Once in a lifetime, generational superstars. But bro, we can't keep pushing tag teams down to make it seem like none of them can touch them when there are a couple that really could. And then on top of that, I feel like they didn't explore enough. This is really what they didn't explore enough. And this is something they used to do back in the day that I feel like whenever they would have 2 megastars in a match against a real tag team. Why is it not more of a struggle, bro? Like, Damage Control been tagging together for 2, 3 years now. Bianca and Jade probably like.
And Kyrie and Io were teammates
way before that.
Before they even got to WWE.
So why are they not outsmarting, out-tacting them? Why, like, if you're, we all know y'all gonna put Bianca and Jade against each other. You know what I'm saying? We all know that. But y'all love to plant seeds. Start planting it like, okay, maybe we not a good tag team. Okay, we lost the Damage Control. Bianca can be pissed they lost the Damage Control. Like, There's so many ways they could do it, but when you add a third tag team in it just for them to eat the pin, which I know that's what they got to
You could
do
also
on.
make Jay lose similarly to the way that Braun Breaker does.
Right.
Like
Easy.
huge, just but sometimes ain't really thinking about the
Yeah.
match.
I'm more athletic. I'm more dominant.
Gets taken
I'm in
advantage of
control.
by somebody that understands it more.
Exactly.
Or that's more experienced. Boom.
I don't see why it's not. I'm just saying I don't like that. I don't like. I'm just saying I feel like it's more disrespectful to what Damage Control got going on. We got two of the best wrestlers, WWE women superstars on the roster as a tag team, as individuals. So you telling me they can't beat Jay and Bianca straight up? And then they had the audacity to lose and cancel the castle like that, like too, like once again in a multi tag team match. Like, bro, come on, bro, like. Come on, bro. It's tag team wrestling, bro. It ain't always got to be trios. It ain't like, come on, bro. This ain't AEW. Like, we don't. On. Let's be for real. So that was my gripe. And now that we talked about it, we should have talked about it. But I was avoiding that, bro, because I do want to blow up. I love Bianca and Jade. I really do. Like they once again, but come on, bro. There's more people on this roster. Same thing with the Bloodline. I'll be glazing, but there's more people on this roster, bro. There's more.
Says the one that said Roman and Jimmy win the tag titles.
But that was for the story, though.
That
was for the story. But I mean, we saw it on SmackDown. Like I said,
I want to talk about.
We saw it. He low key still the same Roman. That's what I was talking about.
100% the same Roman.
So let's get it to SmackDown.
Let's go right to SmackDown.
Talk to me, Tariq. Let's bring it up. You talk to me.
When I was watching last night. All right, so Jey Uso pulls up first. Shocked the hell out of me. Again, maybe I shouldn't be shocked because they've been crossing over and whatever.
Yeah,
I was still shocked. I heard the song, and for some reason, for the first 3 seconds of it, I was thinking, "Damn, Jimmy coming out by himself," and I was like, "Oh shit, that's Jay," because the crowd started going like this, and I'm like, "The fuck?" I'm like, "Oh, okay." So that he comes out, they had a little promo. We talked.
Not to cut you off.
No, go ahead.
I apologize. Solo again had me weak. Like Jay was about to eat. He was like, "Man, go ahead, damn, like just go ahead."
And the character's like, I can't believe he just let him get up there and eat.
He was like, "Hey, go ahead, bro."
Hey, oh my god, here he go again. Go ahead, bro.
Go ahead, bro. Do it. Bro, Jay low kid in the family reminds me of that little kid where they be like, "Bro, come and do your little dance. Do your little dance." Right? Yeah, that's all I was like, "Bro, go ahead, bro. Do your dance."
Show us your little dance. You be doing. And he be like, hey, man, I see you.
Like, come on, bro.
He go back in the room like, I hate doing that little stupid dance, man. Always make me do that dance, man. Niggas be mad.
Talk to me though. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you good.
Keep going.
So then we get to that. They have their little back and forth. He threatens Jacob Fatu. He said next time we see him, it's gonna be different. So he goes to the back.
What he goes to the back. I don't know. I mean, I know what it means, but I don't know what it means.
Right. He goes to the back. A car pulls up. It's a lot of loud music, so I'm like, that ain't really Roman style. So I didn't think it was them. But then I was like, all right, Jimmy in the car, so it probably is them. They get out. He like, yeah, that's the new Travis. He said, yeah, Travis on that shit, man. Roman's like, yeah, it's new, it's unreleased. He said, man, yeah, I knew I had to been. I knew I ain't heard that before. Whatever. Jay pull up. He's smiling at Jimmy. Everybody
that's what I was talking about. I was like, bro, that don't make sense.
Yeah.
But folks had me weak. Yeah, they said Jay can't take shit serious.
He really can't. But he did. As soon as he turned to Roman, that shit was gone. He was like,
yeah.
Like that shit was clear as day. So then, Jay tried to walk away because we did see Jimmy go try to talk to Jay twice on Raw. Jay walked away the first time. Second time he said, hell nah. I already told you no. Then you get to SmackDown. They don't really say too much. He tried to leave. Roman grab his arm. Roman go, I'm proud of you.
Manipulation at its finest.
Manipulation.
So
I'm thinking, okay, let's see where we go from here. So then he's like, all right, we tried it your way. Now we're going to do it my way. There we go.
Same Roman. Again.
Same Roman. But then he also said if we had the wise man, this already been taken care of. Meaning he would have had Paul Heyman talk Jay into coming to help the family. So again, he still don't have no intentions.
which makes sense because Heyman was the first one to not pull up on Jimmy, but saw him and was like,
Yeah.
bruh, help. Like, you need
Yeah.
help. You the only family left here, bro. Like, you
Right.
gotta help. So
Yeah.
maybe it's true. But what people forget is when the bloodline first started, Jay didn't want the wise man in there. He said, bro, he don't, he does it for the family. So me personally, they need to hold Jay out as long as possible. Don't just have him come back, bro. Have him hold out.
And when did they bring Paul Heyman back is the question.
Bro, I thought they was gonna bring him out this week.
I thought he had been back sooner. Like, I guess there's gonna be some kind of big return. Maybe he brings out someone to help them. Maybe that's one way because they'll only have 4. So who's the 5th? We still don't know. Maybe he brings out the 5th. I don't know. But we got that, and then we get to the end. Roman goes out. He has his promo back and forth with Solo, as my brother said in the chat, or else what? Like, Roman tried to manipulate Solo. Didn't work. Solo said, I fucking knew it. I knew it. I knew you was doing it. He's like, that's why I didn't trust you. That's why snap. Here comes Jimmy laid out. So now, in my head, I'm thinking, okay, he should be trying to go get Jimmy. Go check on Jimmy, right? So obviously they start running down. He gets them all down. He see the Ula follow. Instead of
chose the power over the family.
Go check on your brother. Go check on your cousin. Go check on your family. He doesn't. He forgets. But I see he does look back, and then he looks back down, and he grabs it. He holds it there, and he's thinking, like, do I put this back on? Like, do I really want to do this? And he puts it back on. As soon as he puts it back on, Solo hits him with a low blow. Then he gets taken out. He's going to have to get to a point where the Ulafala does not matter when it comes to family. And he's got to show them that it doesn't matter because you can't. There's no way Jay coming back and helping him after he saw bruh leave his brother on the floor and try to go get the Ulafala.
Just you even explaining it like this, chat, Power, Bryce, whoever else in here. This shit beautiful, dog. This shit beautiful. I ain't never seen no story like this in my life.
Ever.
This shit beautiful. The closest thing, because I actually got asked this. They said, what's the next best story in WWE outside of the bloodline? Daniel Bryan, WrestleMania 30. That's it. That's the only thing I can remember. Maybe Kofi Mania.
Yeah, maybe. Kofi Mania, but that wasn't even really a storyline. That was just
fans. Yeah.
Flipped. Boom.
Fans pushed it to the moon.
But I don't think that was a real storyline.
The Authority, maybe the Authority.
Yeah. The Authority.
Daniel Bryan. And then before that, CM Punk, Cena, the contract. Like, if I win, I'm gone. But other than that, nothing comes to my mind when it comes to story. Maybe Shawn Michaels.
Triple H.
Well, not Triple. Well,
or Shawn Michaels Undertaker.
Shawn Michaels Undertaker, the Slammy Awards, where he was like, you know what? I don't want this shit. I can beat him. Like, that was nice. That started a year-long thing. Yeah. But this is 4 years of storytelling, bro. And it ain't.
If Vince McMahon had this kind, like, obviously, like, it did start with him, but I don't think it would have got to this point if he was still running it. If this version of Triple H was running WWE back when WCW came in, I want to see how much better the Alliance invasion would have been.
Right.
Because at the time, the invasion seemed like it was really good, and I've watched it back so many different times, and I was still excited to watch it, but then when I'm really looking at it, I'm like, damn, they really fumbled how many different moments they could have had. Like, they brought in so many different people at one time. It was like, boom, ECW, boom, WCW, boom, boom, boom. And it was like, boom. Like, once you hit the Shane thing, you could have slow played it just a little bit, but they hit everything so quick, then it was like, boom, Stone Cold turn. Which was shocked everybody. Though, but then it was like, boom, then he turns back. It's like,
bro, they could have had so much going on. Like, when
the Stone Cold to WrestleMania,
right? The Stone Cold turn, they could have showed behind the scenes why he did it. With that, like, that's what I like about Triple H. Like, everything is slow burn, which can be a problem. But at the end of the day, one thing I can say about Triple H, every time I be like, you slow burn.
There's always a purpose.
It's always worth it in the end, and that's why I'm still holding out faith for. Now that we're getting more tags, that's why I'm holding out more faith with Theory and Waller, because it's probably going to be nice. They're going to cook, but I love what
Yep.
SmackDown got going on. So Tariq, what I want to ask you is, this ain't even on the Q&A, but what's the A show? Is it Raw or SmackDown?
SmackDown for sure.
And it's been SmackDown for some years now.
It's been SmackDown my whole damn life. Fuck that.
Oh my mama, if you had basic cable, it's always been SmackDown. I don't know what y'all thought it was.
Facts.
Real hoodlums. We
Come
was
on
watching
now.
SmackDown
Come on.
where all
UPN.
the young talent was. For real. All the young
Edge
talent was
jumping
over
off. Edge jumping off of cages. Rey Mysterio debuting, jumping off the cage. Come on, bro. What are we talking about? Kurt Angle was.
there. The fist in the middle of the
Brock Lesnar's
Hey.
coming out every week.
Hus.
Picking up
Hus.
Big Show at his heaviest.
Hus. All that.
Dude got one leg through his ass. Turnbuckle.
That was crazy
Holy
work.
kill,
That,
bro.
yeah, that was crazy work. I ain't gonna lie.
That's some
That's some
crazy.
vent shit. That's some vent
That
shit.
is some vent shit. That
All
is
right,
some
look.
vent shit.
Cause look, here we go, Tariq. Now, before we get into our Q&A, I'll first ever one shout out everybody that submitted questions. I got a couple hot takes. You just tell me if you agree with them or not. Give your thoughts. I liked them on Twitter. Okay. Not even a hot take. This is just news that we've been hearing. All right, number one, AJ Lee. WWE is interested in bringing back AJ Lee. W or L?
Huge W.
First feud you would like to see if she does return.
First feud, Liv.
She gotta lose.
I
bro.
think that's the
Liv
Liv.
gotta
Liv can
lose.
lose. Liv can lose. Liv can. I wouldn't say Taria. I'm not saying Liv in basically like in terms of storyline. I say in terms of trust, in terms of style, in terms of size. It all makes sense. Liv can go in the ring with almost anybody
I mean,
and be
don't
safe,
rule out,
protective.
Don't rule out story now. You just said CM Punk and
Now,
Dom.
if I look
It's
at
a perfect
story,
way to bring that in.
I was about to say, now if I look at story and like outside of like WWE, like a Roxanne, a Bailey, makes sense. But Bailey is going to be a face at that time. She wouldn't be in NXT, so Roxanne and Cora Jade wouldn't work. So really, it would have to be like someone smaller. I assume. Like I don't think you put her in there with a Rhea right away. It just don't really make sense.
Right.
And you don't want to put her in there with like, and I'm not trying to disrespect them, but like a Candice LeRae or anybody like that because you want to build off of her coming back. If she does, you want to build off of it. You don't want to use it
Right.
on something we're not sure of. Tiffany Stratton. I'm not mad at Tiffany Stratton.
Right. She.
That works perfectly, honestly, because she looks like what AJ hated,
Mhm.
but she's completely the opposite of what she hated at the same time.
Okay.
Like she looks like what a Nikki Bella looked like, but in the ring she's way better than what a Nikki Bella was. So
Oh God. I mean. Okay. So. Next take that I see. The Undertaker believes storytelling is more important than athleticism in wrestling. What do you believe about that?
I depend
Storytelling is what gets us to watch at the end of the day. But so does.
I think it depends on what
ability.
you're looking for.
Right.
I think when I'm watching WWE, I'm looking for both. I think when I'm watching AEW, I'm assuming that I'm going to see more wrestling than storytelling, which is fine for certain matches, but you can't build up a story and then not have the storytelling afterwards.
Right.
I just feel like there's room for both. I think some older dudes get too angry with what wrestling looks like now, and it's more so because they would have never been able to do it.
Right.
You can't take an Undertaker and Kane and put them in this era and expect them to do the things that a lot of the big men today are doing.
Right.
And you can't put some of the people today back then and expect them to excel back then. It's just how it is. It's the same in basketball, football. Like you can't put people in different eras and just assume that it's all going to be the same. I think I've always been more fans of wrestlers than necessarily like the entertainment, because the entertaining type of wrestlers use storyline. They are heavy storyline. Sometimes it don't really make sense. Sometimes it can get boring. And then sometimes when it's wrestling, like some people don't understand it, some people don't really know what's going on. It's just kind of. I think it just depends on what you're looking for. I don't think there's one right way for wrestling to be. But I think coming from the Undertaker, like that don't surprise me at all. Like he's been
Yeah.
complaining about damn near everything. Like
Yeah, I mean, the worst thing in the world is, I mean, everybody don't need a podcast. That's all I can say. But
it's a fact.
okay, what else did I have here before we went to it? Okay. Oh, this is a challenge for you, Tariq. I'm gonna give you 3 minutes max on it. WWE is looking to hire a writer slash producer. Tariq, I want you to come up with a captivating story for our audience in 3 minutes. You can use whatever WWE superstars or WWE women superstar you want. Cook, brother. Hold on. Your timer starts. I'll give you 3 minutes and 30 seconds. Now!
Sheesh. Okay. I'm trying to think of what characters I want to use to start. Because I need somebody. Okay. I kind of talked about this. I would do another invasion type of storyline. This time I would use NXT and I would use Impact since they have some kind
Yeah.
of deal with NXT. But I would change some of the ways that they did it in the past. So like you mentioned AJ coming up
Mm-hmm.
or coming back. AJ returns, debuts, does whatever, boom. That's when a Roxanne and the Quarter Jade come up. Similar to when um, Peyton Royce and Billy Kay came and debuted and jumped Charlotte.
Mm-hmm.
Something like that. Then you have, it'd be kind of hard to do it now because Gunther's your top champion. Like, it'd be hard to see Gunther get, like, attacked.
Yeah.
But if he does get attacked and he's, like, beat down, it would shock people even more. Because when the Nexus came out and they beat up John Cena, everybody was like, "Oh my God, John Cena just got beat up." So this shit real.
Nah, he ain't just get beat up. He got stretched.
Yeah, like he
He
was
got
getting
stretched.
he was getting to work. So I would then bring in some of your top NXT guys, have them attack your Sammys, your Gunthers. Similar in a way to how the Wyatt Six did it,
Mm-hmm.
and then just sprinkling different things here and there. I wouldn't do the same thing every week. Maybe another week everyone's paranoid. Nobody shows up.
Right.
Another week, two people show up, and that's it. They attack the Intercontinental Champion, Jey Uso for starters. They attack Jey Uso, boom, gone. By the time people get out there, it's actually kind of similar to the BCC right now, with John Moxley and them. They just really just going out and just beating everybody up,
Mm-hmm.
and it forces your younger talent to step up. So this is where if your Gunthers are getting attacked and your Jey Usos are getting attacked, your Sami Zayns are getting attacked, who has to step up on Raw? Your
Right.
Braun Breakers. Let's see.
Would have been Ilya probably, but
Yeah, Ilya would have been in there. Dragon Lee.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting here, since they're attacking everyone, they also attack Dom.
Right.
They also attack Liv. They also attack Raquel. That's where all the other Julia comes in. She attacks Stephanie Valkyrie. Everybody. If you in NXT, you attacking everybody on Raw.
Mm-hmm.
Trick Williams included. People gonna be like, "What? Not Trick? Yeah, Trick too."
My fault, because I was gonna ask you, does Ego be the champion at that point? Because we over here attacking shit.
No, Trick doing it too.
Okay.
So then, that's when it's like, okay, you got to make a choice. By the time we get to Survivor Series, it's NXT versus Raw.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be Braun. It's gonna be Dragon Lee. It's gonna be Gunther. It's gonna be Sammy. The Bloodline story not here,
Yeah.
and it's gonna be Dom. because y'all attacked me, y'all attacked Liv, y'all attacked Raquel. Actually, take out Sammy, put in Finn,
He'll probably
put
be
in
on the other
Finn,
side.
put in
Yeah.
Finn,
Mhm.
and then you can even take the guys that were like made in NXT. They helped NXT. So when everybody's like the brands are like right here, similar to when the ECW guys went with WCW.
Mhm.
Pete Dunne, Johnny Gargano, all the dudes that came from NXT, boom, we with them.
Right. Y'all
We
didn't
going
treat us
back to our
fair on the
roots.
main roster. Yeah, we over
We going
here.
back to our roots. Bow. Just when you think like when Finn Balor came down, they thought DIY thought he was gonna help him against the club or not the club, Undisputed Era. Bow, Pele kick. I don't know.
So
That's just off the top of the dome. I
that
don't even
shit
know if that makes sense for real.
off the top of the dome. Cool. Now look, I'm gonna piggyback off you real quick. You want to know what I would do if we doing an invasion
What's up?
and we include Impact or TNA?
Hmm.
AJ Styles, mystery injury.
He's joining.
Okay, but make him go back to being the face that runs the place,
Mm,
but make him the TNA leader.
mm.
People in TNA follow AJ Styles, be like, yo, he the only one that really made it. He made TNA really. Him and Kurt Angle, kinda. Um,
Mojo.
yeah, we made it. We made this a promised land. You gave us exposure. We gonna follow you. You are a leader.
Hmm.
Cool. Boom. Have that go there first. Have AJ behind the scenes go to NXT and be like, yeah, I never really was here, but I did beat up guys like John Cena. I know y'all
Yeah.
hate super artificial guys. You can join me. We can end all of this. Recently, they ain't been giving me many opportunities. I hate Cody Rhodes. I hate all this. I hate doing this. Boom. You go to KO. Hey, Cody Rhodes want to team with them?
Hmm.
You can come with us. Woo! Oh, mama. Then you kick it off like that. Now, I do like the idea of the young guns coming in, but I feel like you got to have the savvy vets
Yeah,
in the
you definitely
back.
gotta have somebody as like the mastermind of it.
Yeah, with the lackeys,
And I'm not
with
mad at
it.
AJ Styles being the mastermind at all.
Because if he gonna go out, have him go out like that. You know what I'm saying? There's too many times people go out wrestling where they don't go out like that.
Yeah.
Go out
Like
like
Daniel
that.
Bryan Danielson just kind of went out like that. Like went
Yeah.
out with a bang. Like
Yeah, he went out.
he chose
Now,
what kind of story he wanted it to end on. He chose who he wanted it to end with, and
yeah,
they
ultimately
cooking
he
with the
got that.
story because I can't wait to see where it goes. Because the way they building it up,
It's gonna be heat.
it's gonna
It's
be
gonna be
crazy. Like
it's
it's
gonna
gonna
be
lead to
crazy.
Darby Allin being champion. It's gonna lead to Orange Cassidy being champion. It's gonna lead to a Daniel Garcia being champion. This whole story has the chance to put on all of their young guys,
Right.
Private Party included.
I just seen a thing about AEW before we even move on our Q&A. Every heel in the company is damn near champion right now, or
Hmm.
every champion in AEW is heel. So they said whenever the babyface revolution hits, it's gonna hit like crack. So we gonna see. We gonna see.
Yeah, because it was a bit of a mixture for a while, but then there was a point where it was mostly the baby faces, and I'm like, we kind of where the heels
Yeah.
at? And now the heels just literally win. They got
Taking over.
everything right now. So
Okay.
Jay White too. Jay White got to get in there and get one too.
For sure. Okay, so look, Tariq. Our first Q&A. Proud. I'm proud. I'm proud. Let me see. The first question that we received is from my boy Bino. Shout out Sabino underscore Torres 14. He asked us, rumors are Brock Lesnar could be making a return to WWE once Raw moves to Netflix. Which direction do you see Triple H taking him if the return happens? I'll let my boy Tariq answer that first, or you want me to answer first?
You can answer first.
Okay. Brock Lesnar. Okay, the last time we seen Brock Lesnar, y'all, feud with Cody Rhodes, ended. It was an unscripted moment in the ring. He held Cody Rhodes' hands up, let everybody cheer for him in the crowd. So automatically, I assume you return Brock Lesnar back as a face. Everybody wants to see Gunther and Brock Lesnar. I don't.
Oof,
I don't.
interesting.
Give him Braun Breaker first. That's where I think y'all should go. Give him Braun Breaker first. Have Brock come back and say, this is who y'all say was really the next me, right? Show me that. Stand on that. Let's cook. That could be a storyline right there. Cool. Now, Gunther be cool, but make that a number one contender. Have Braun and Gunther clash for the number one contender spot. Does it handicap you? Yeah. Does Brock ultimately win? Probably. But I mean, you got to. I mean, that's what I mean. I feel like you kind of got to at that point. You don't got to. I mean, shit. That's what everybody want to see, right? I mean, we can
They
wait
don't
on
want to see
Braun.
Brock win. They want to see Brock versus Gunther. They don't want to see Brock win though.
I don't need no. You don't. I don't want to see him win against Gunther. But
Oh, you
for a
mean
number,
against Braun?
yeah, for the number one
Okay,
contendership,
okay.
he'll probably
Yeah,
win.
I'm not mad at him being Braun right now.
Right, and then you got Gunther and Brock.
Yeah.
Gunther, of course, should take
Right.
the dub on that.
Yeah,
But that's who I think his first target should be. That's where the story should go. I think Brock Lesnar should be on that. All the wannabe me's, the next generation me's, there ain't one. We coming to squash all that. So I feel like that's the route they should take. How do you feel? Shout out Bino
Not
for
mad
the
at
question,
that.
by the way.
Yeah, shout out to him. I'm not mad at that. I would send him to Raw as well. It just gives him more options than SmackDown does at this point. I feel like. Um, I mean, there's not a ton of people that really make sense for Brock. A lot of them he's already been in the ring with. Like I do think there's a story to tell with Brock and CM Punk still.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but I don't think that's like the first one you do if you do bring him back. Um, I would probably say Braun or Gunther. Like it just makes the most sense because he was supposed to fight Gunther anyway before he went on hiatus, whatever we want to call it. Before all that happened, that was supposed to be the match. So, I would say one of those two because I don't really see anything else.
Honorable mention, maybe Bronson Reed.
I was
Since
thinking
he-
Bronson
since
Reed,
he's on
maybe a
his,
Damian Priest.
Right. Oh God, no. I can't. See, they done built Damian Priest up too high for him to lose. You know what I'm saying? Like,
But I feel like that's another one that's like, all right, test yourself. Like Drew McIntyre had to test himself. We had to
Right.
see. We had to put Drew McIntyre in the deep waters. Obviously, it got kind of shot down with COVID and everything, and he actually had to take it and run with it. But I think you could do similar to like, okay, let's see what Damian Priest really is. Like,
right.
let's give him Brock. Let's see what he can do with this feud. Let's see how he can make it work because they gave a lot of people Brock Lesnar feuds when Brock was champion. AJ
Right.
Styles, Daniel Bryan, Finn. Like people wouldn't have thought Finn and Brock was gonna cook. Finn and Brock was fantastic.
Right.
Like that was phenomenal. So I'm not mad at them going and running that back again at some point if it is to happen.
Okay. I mean, yeah, Finn gonna cook anybody in the ring pretty much. Okay.
Exactly, Triple H.
So, this came from a tag team in their own right. This comes from River Hawkins and Huntington Hawkins, my boy Hunter. Shout out River, by the way. I asked him if he wanted me to shout anything out. He just got his real estate license. So if you're looking to buy a house, hit my boy up. Shout out to you for doing things with your life. He asked 3 questions. Number 1 is, what is the best route for John Cena on his farewell tour? And also, who should be his last match? Okay. The best route for Cena's farewell tour, Tariq don't agree with me. I think he don't agree with me, but to me, I don't care. It has to be 17. He has to hit 17. I don't care when nobody say you have to establish John Cena as your GOAT by the end of his career. That's just how it is. It's either Grand Slam or 17. Me personally, I don't really care about Grand Slam. I'd rather have 17. So that me personally, I think that should be his avenue. And then his last match should be, to me, if he's not gonna win 17, ultimately, then I feel like Randy should be his last match because they never had a WrestleMania match in their life. So cool. That's why.
I'm not too mad at him getting a 17 title ring. It's just me wrapping my head around old ass John Cena beating Gunther, and it's gonna be very similar to when Hulk Hogan came back in like 2004 and was having feuds with like Triple H and like those kinds of guys, and it just didn't look good. Not saying that John Cena is on that level of bad at all. It's just we want everything to make so much sense now in the way that we're telling stories. How do we get a story that makes sense for John Cena to be better than Gunther? Like he's going to have to beat so many people, or like I don't know. I don't know how you're going to like push it. I don't know what you're gonna do because then if he beats Gunther, who beats John Cena?
I don't think nobody beats John Cena, bro. I think he just leave that bit in the ring.
Then that's pointless, gang.
No, I mean it is, but it ain't. I mean because then again, right? So then I mean ultimately it's gonna go right back to Gunther because Gunther can just honestly come out and be like, this could play into Gunther's head so much, bro. If he just come out there the next,
I felt bad for him.
Yeah, imagine coming out the next night saying, I mean, it's Big Match John. We all love Big Match John. I felt bad for him. He didn't really beat me. I don't really care.
He was my favorite growing up.
Yeah, you know, something like that. That could really play into that. Like, I mean, cool.
I saw the little kids crying in the crowd.
I didn't want to do it. I could have hit him with more chops. I could have hit him with more power bombs. He's old. He's brittle. You know, I was off my game. Cool. I'm fine with that. But I just feel like at the end of the day, are we really going to keep... Like, I mean, bro, all the records. Bruno Sammartino, Hulk Hogan, Ric Flair.
All right. We're not going to do Ric Flair like that, though.
I mean...
Ric Flair is a different category than that.
Ric Flair is a different category.
Also, at the same time, Ric Flair's
right.
16 title reigns weren't WWE. Like, you can still make the case. Like, they choose to make those WWE.
Right.
John Cena's all 16 are WWE.
Right.
So you can still say he's the only WWE guy to have 16 title reigns.
But that don't sound better than
Ric Flair.
It don't sound better than your own homegrown talent being the undisputed title holder, 17-time champion.
I just can't wrap my head around it. Around him beating Gunther, I can't do it.
Did honest to God, bro?
Somebody got to take the belt off.
Did honest to God? How the nigga beat The Rock? Nobody want to see it, but how the nigga beat The Rock? Who cares? Fuck it. That title going up in flames anyway. Over there. On the low.
So Cody loses to The Rock and then John Cena beats The Rock?
That's probably what's going to happen anyway, bro. Unfortunately.
Is it 2018 again? Is Vince running the show again?
Hell yeah. For that night? For that one night. But Tariq, for real. Keep it honest. If you was going to bend stories, if you were going to bend a story or have some shit not make sense, who else are you going to do it for other than Big Match John? Who? Randy talking about he got 10 more years. So,
I could get behind that. If we hadn't seen John Cena lose like his last 5 or like he lost to Austin Theory at WrestleMania.
Trash.
He lost to Solo Sikoa beat the brakes off him multiple times. What are we supposed to believe that John Cena did after he announced that he was retiring to build himself back up? Because he ain't gonna look no different.
But
he gonna look the exact same.
But you could have him lose, keep losing. Damn.
Finally.
But it's like. I'm not even like this is my last WrestleMania. I'm not even gonna be able to be in it. Like I'm losing. Let me in the chamber. Let me in the Royal Rumble. Let me see. Let me win. Like that's what they could easily build a story out of Cena winning 17. That's what I'm saying. It's not that far fetched. It only looks hard right now because, bro, we're sitting here talking about Brock Lesnar coming back, facing Gunther, putting on a 5-star and losing. Cena can do that. Cena not gonna put on a 5-star, but Cena can go in there, get whooped, hit a AA, and come out of there with a dub. We just seen Sammy do that weak ass shit 15 times. Sammy shit was nasty.
The Sammy shit at WrestleMania was actually fine. Because nobody saw that shit coming.
We didn't even want that shit. Nobody wanted that shit.
That's not true.
My mama tell me you wanted him. Tell me you wanted him.
It's a difference between Intercontinental and the World Championship. It's a difference.
But then shit, they haven't win Grand Slam. But you sit there telling me
lose it eventually.
For
Gunther was
sure.
going to have to listen to. Who was he going to lose to? They want him to lose to Chad Gable.
Chad Gable was a better option than Sammy at the time.
I disagree.
Oh my God! How? What the fuck, bro? The nigga lost in front of his family to lose again. Oh no! Just for Sammy family to be in the crowd and have him win was crazy work. Dummy crazy work. That shit was stupid.
But Chad trained him. Now after that, Chad should have been the one to beat Sammy. But obviously they didn't go that route. But it would have been hard to go Chad beat Sammy and then Braun beat Chad. Like it would have been difficult to make that happen. But I still like the Sammy going over at WrestleMania and then Chad eventually take. We all thought Chad was eventually going to win it. So it's just
He did.
It didn't go that way.
And he did.
That's fine.
Instead we got our oldest turn. Like,
And we didn't even know when the turn was. Couldn't even pinpoint it.
I just feel like if we were gonna go off importance and cool, Cena could either be Grand Slam or World Champion, bro. Like cool. If Cena wins the Intercontinental or US title, I don't give a damn about that. And then on top of that, it's even worse because I don't want to see John Cena beating Carmelo Hayes. I don't want to see him beat him. I don't want to see him beat him.
You don't want to see him beat Carmelo Hayes, but you want to see him beat Gunther?
Gunther can bounce back though. I know that. Gunther is A plus player. Carmelo not A plus right now, gang. He's not. He can't afford no L to John fucking Cena, bro. He can't.
But how many times do you think John Cena is gonna lose on this retirement tour?
A lot.
So why can't Carmelo be one of the ones he loses to? Because I'll be pissed if he come back and he just win like 90% of the matches. Like it just logically, and I know it's scripted. I don't give a fuck what anybody got to say. I know it's scripted, but logically, it just doesn't make sense for a old like Mike Tyson not beating Jake Paul, gang. Like it just doesn't make sense logically for somebody that has not been in the ring to walk back in and be like, yeah, and start busting everybody at like, bro, we didn't see.
But that ain't what we want though.
We saw bro get squashed by Undertaker at WrestleMania.
I think we just want him to lose, go through a little trial and tribulations, but the payoff is him being 17.
But we've all seen that shit before. We don't need to see it again, man.
But we ain't seen it with goddamn John Cena, Tariq. Niggas that you talking about is weak. This is what we talking about. When we talking about what the fuck? Pause. DB just had the same treatment. It made sense though. The Final Countdown shit made sense.
Wait, what'd you say?
Daniel Bryan, his Final Countdown made sense. It made sense. He went out like he wanted to. Why can't Cena go out like that?
Because Bryan Danielson has been a full-time wrestler for the last 5 years.
I don't give a fuck about none of that. Nigga, you was on AEW. Nigga, you was on Wednesdays. You know what I'm saying? We talking about...
Don't disrespect Bryan Danielson, bro. Don't disrespect Bryan Danielson, bro. Don't disrespect Bryan Danielson.
But look though.
Because John Cena could never touch Bro in the ring. So
but look though. In the grand scheme of things, AEW wanted to send Bro out and make him the undisputed GOAT. All I'm asking for is WWE to send out your fucking GOAT the right way. If I see this nigga lose at WrestleMania to fucking God knows who, because it makes sense for the story, I'm gonna be pissed. Cody Rhodes came back.
Oh my God.
And finished his dad's story for no fucking reason. The shit didn't make no sense for real.
Yes, it did.
Oh my God.
What are you talking about?
But look, Tariq. My dad won the championship one time. It got taken away from him. He passed away. So now I'm doing this for him. I got on board for that shit. But bro, it's John Cena we talking about. Mr. UKCB, Mr. The franchise.
We've already seen it. We don't need to see that shit in 2024.
But what do we see?
2025.
But what do we see though? What do we see? You keep saying we saw this. What do we see?
Fucking Super Cena. What we saw the Roman do for 4 years, John Cena did for 15.
So you mad the nigga was great? So now you just mad the nigga was great.
Great at what?
Come on, Tariq. Look, I get
Great
it.
at what?
Look, no, Tariq. I get that you love in-ring performers, but we can't play John Cena like he is not one of the most world-renowned wrestlers in the fucking world. If you go,
see, the words you just used after world renowned, you not doing that. World
but
renowned
listen,
superstars, entertainers, sure.
but
Wrestlers, fuck no.
keep it a stat though. If me and you was to go out in the street, Restless Wrestling, set up a little booth, and I'm about to play the fuck out your mans, and we just set up a booth and say, yo, who do you know? Bryan Danielson or John Cena? Everybody in the fucking panel gonna say John Cena! Everybody!
Because of movies, nigga!
Nigga, ain't nobody talking about the motherfucking Marine and Mr. Stanowski.
He do way more than that! Kids know John Cena, they don't know what the fuck he look like, they just know his name!
That nigga was on Fortnite!
Exactly, again, they just know his name.
But still though, that nigga was a wrestler and then made this into his name.
Wrestler, they know him as a fucking movie star now.
Man, get the fuck out of here. Everybody know that nigga is a wrestler, bro. Everybody know that nigga is a wrestler.
Don't know that he wrestled.
Like that nigga Michael Jordan said, fuck them kids! We don't care about them damn kids!
If we don't care about the kids, then John Cena don't need to fucking win, because that's the only people that want him to win.
I'm not a kid though, Tree. I'm grown as fuck!
To win, you want him to win. You want him to win because how you felt about him as a kid.
Nah, I don't want him to win. I don't want him to win because of how I felt about him as a kid. I want him to win because the shit makes sense in terms of y'all be on live broadcast talking about some this nigga the GOAT, Super Cena the GOAT, all this, all that, cool. The nigga ain't got no fucking record.
You know what? I know exactly why you saying this. Because you want Braun to do the same shit.
LeBron James? That nigga is the GOAT. What the fuck? He undisputed. The scoring record stamped that motherfucker. What the fuck? The scoring record stamped that shit. If you don't say Braun the GOAT now, niggas don't need to talk ball no more. Oh my mama, niggas don't need to talk ball no more. If niggas don't think Braun the GOAT. Oh my mama. Bruh, the nigga broke the scoring record. That's what I'm talking about though. That shit, if the 3-1 comeback didn't stamp it, the scoring record stamped it. Okay. What has Cena stamped for him to be the undisputed GOAT?
16! Everything he did for 20 fucking years. That's what. He don't need one more reign for us to go, oh yeah, he definitely the GOAT now. We already fucking knew he was.
So my nigga
can't. WWE. We don't need to see him win in 2025 to solidify that. We really don't, bro. I promise you we don't. We are so good on that.
Nigga, bro, Goldberg about to be back in the fucking ring against Gunther.
Fuck Goldberg.
We don't want to see that shit. We don't want to see that shit.
See that.
We definitely want to see Cena though. We do.
We do. Nigga, what's the difference between Goldberg and John Cena right now?
What the fuck?
Not much.
Oh hell no, you hate that right there. First degree hating. Book that nigga. First degree hating. Bro. First degree hating, bro. And I want niggas to clip that shit. What's the difference between Goldberg and John Cena? It's fucking crazy. Come on, bro. Bro, come on, bro. Look, it ain't about how I felt about my man as a kid. It ain't about none of that. Look, all I'm saying is, CM Punk gonna get what he want. He gonna main event in WrestleMania.
But he don't need to win the championship to main event WrestleMania.
But he don't. He don't. Cody Rhodes got his story. Now that Cody Rhodes done fulfilled the story, nigga saying the nigga weak.
So basically what you're saying is every white man gotta get their story. Gotta get their shit right.
Now this nigga Dr. Umar. What the fuck is going on?
you just said, oh, Cody and CM Punk, and now John Cena. Why Bobby Lashley didn't get his?
That nigga was hurt.
not when he was leaving.
That nigga was hurt. Bro, at the end of the day though, we not comparing Bobby Lashley and John Cena. I'm all for my brothers, but I'm all for my brothers.
That's not
what I'm saying.
Why? It's just why only certain people getting to tell their last stories. Like,
me personally though, if it was up to me too,
I don't want to see AJ Styles win a championship before he leave. He don't need to get a fair world tour or get a championship during that fair world tour. He don't need it.
Hold on, Tariq. Hold on. It's not the same though, because it's not the same. Let me tell you why though. Let me tell you why. Because if AJ Styles was to go out right now, at the end of the day, all me and you both gonna want from that nigga is, I just want to see him go out on some banger shit. That's it.
Why can't John Cena do the same thing?
Because that's not who the fuck John Cena is. Hey, John Cena main slogan: the champ is here. The champ is here. Cool. That's his whole thing. His name is Big Match John. Big Match John. Big Match John. He gonna win the big match.
For 20 years, we're good. We don't need a. What
story
can he tell?
Matter of fact, don't say that. You good, nigga. You good. We want to see that shit. Tariq, you good. If you don't follow Cena, just say that, nigga. If you don't follow John, just say that. Because right now, Bryce, look at Bryce. Bryce want to see that shit. I want to see that shit. Your brother said we hated Super Cena, and we did. But we don't hate that nigga now.
But we don't have you on the same shit if he beat Gunther.
No,
25.
But no,
Think about it, bro. Think about it. Think about it like this. Think about it like this. Think about Tom Brady come back next season, right? Win another fucking Super Bowl. You gonna be happy?
Nigga.
No, it don't fucking make sense.
But look though. That shit the inevitable. If Tom Brady was to come back and win a bowl, yeah, niggas be mad. But it's the inevitable. We know that nigga probably gonna win. We know what it is.
He don't gotta be the inevitable. It's scripted. He don't gotta be the inevitable.
Yeah.
He can just be John fucking Cena.
But
People be happy with his retirement. Either way, bro.
Tariq, but in what world are we just gonna say it's just John Cena?
Answer me this. Who is the best wrestler in the world right now?
Gunther.
So if John Cena beats Gunther, that means he's the best wrestler in the world today.
No, because you're taking it too deep.
No,
taking it too deep.
First of all, pause. Second of all, no, I'm not.
Yeah,
that's exactly
big
what
pause.
it means.
Big pause.
That's what
but
it
no,
means.
but look though.
What did Ric Flair say? You gotta beat the best to be the best. You don't think John Cena would say the same exact thing going for 17 and he beat Gunther? He would be the best.
That night.
Nigga, he held the belt for more than a night.
But think about it, nigga. Sammy beat Gunther. What the fuck? So he better than that? He was better than that nigga?
Sammy today is better than John Cena today, yes.
That ain't what I'm talking about, though. But no. That ain't what I'm saying, though, Tariq.
We knew why he won. We knew why he won. We knew Gunther was moving up. Did we not? We knew once he lost, he was moving up, right?
You know what? I'm glad Bryce said this bullshit because he brought up Tom Brady. The nigga paid Manning one and they do shit. Ray Lewis went out with a tip. Manning went out with a tip.
He didn't even spell Peyton right. Fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Fuck out of here.
Listen though. For real. He don't gotta be better than. Same thing he told Roman Reigns. He don't gotta be better than Gunther. He just gotta be better than Gunther.
Roman smacked him twice.
Gunther not Roman though, bro. Let's keep it a buck.
Gunther versus Roman tomorrow night. Who wins?
Nigga, he beat that nigga at the peak of his 4-year reign. Gunther not fucking with that nigga at his peak of that 4-year reign.
Nigga, I said today, nigga, tomorrow night, who wins?
The OTC
Sunday
night, or I'm a ride.
Gunther versus Roman Reigns, who wins?
Nigga, that nigga better catch a spear. He better catch a spear now.
Man, that weak ass spear, man. Nobody worried about that shit. Roman ain't stepping in the ring with him for a reason.
I mean,
Roman sent his ass to Raw. Roman said, yeah, I don't want to take none of them chops.
Nigga, it wasn't even that nigga Roman. It was Fox. Nigga, Fox said we want Roman, so that nigga over there. Fuck out of here.
Like,
now that nigga back there pulling strings. Now that nigga a GM. Now that nigga a GM.
No, Roman ain't taking no chops. Come on now.
Take a couple chops, shit. Nigga took about 10 crossroads.
The weak ass shits, man. Nobody worried about them.
Look, bruh. Tariq might be the only nigga in the world that won't want to see John Cena win 17.
Nigga, I promise you I'm not the only nigga that don't want to see.
Matter of fact, we gonna put out a poll.
Yes, we are.
It's the only thing we can do.
All
right, look, though,
I'm gonna clip this little argument and we gonna post it and we gonna say who y'all agree with.
Now look, I'm gonna tell you now. If it don't go my way, I'll be sick. But if it go my way, nigga, I'm popping my shit. That's it. All right, so look, River got two more questions. He said, "What's next for Finn Balor?" Power. This is your brother, man. You don't count, nigga. Must be living on a rock or something, man. Like, it's your brother we talking about. You can't be doing that.
Nigga, what? Nigga, we our own man. The fuck?
Yeah. You don't want to see him beat Gunther. I understand, man.
And
I understand.
Be my nigga. He riding with damn Cena and shit. And he don't even watch it. That's my point. He don't even watch the shit. Fuck out of here.
I mean, look.
He wants Rock to beat Cody. Fuck, man. Nah, we ain't hearing none of that shit, man. We ain't hearing none of that shit. Get the fuck out of it. So you mean to tell me after
the final boss?
No, you mean to tell me WrestleMania 2025 our two champions are The Rock and John fucking Cena?
Pete, Pete. Look, first of all, you seen who was in the back just now. First of all, look. Your brother said, don't make sense, better off beat Homelander Cody Rhodes. I did also say, had that nigga beat Cody. I did say that, or The Rock. I did say that. Did I not? It ain't strictly Gunther. I just said I want to see 17.
If it's not Gunther, I'm not mad. But Gunther, you can't say, we can't come on here every other week, and the majority of people that watch say Gunther is the best in the world right now, and have him fucking lose to John Cena in 2020. We saw Solo beat the brakes off of him. So that means Solo should be able to beat Gunther if John Cena does, right?
See, you can't do that, bro, because...
Why not? It's logic. Why can't I use logic?
It's like the NFL. We brought the NFL into it. You brought the NFL into this shit!
So, how's it like?
Any given Sunday, any given match. That's all I'm saying.
Fuck, bro.
Any given match.
The Chiefs. Everybody know they win the Super Bowl. Every year. Right? They get to the Super Bowl. They lose to an old-ass nigga. That shit wouldn't blow you? They
did do this shit! They did lose to an old-ass nigga!
That was completely different. That was completely different. My nigga! My nigga. Did you watch the game?
Wait, the Chiefs and
my nigga was running for his life.
The old ass nigga still got to do it.
He ran for 800 yards before he threw a pass.
Tariq, I watched the old ass nigga
beat your team. Yeah, I know.
Beat my team.
That's because the Panthers, nigga. It's different.
Power, nigga.
That's because the Panthers. It's different, nigga.
Hold up. Your kind of WWE is out of business. I ain't my nigga. I'm gonna let you know now. I'm gonna let you know now, nigga. Your brother just said if it ain't Gunther, he cool. So we did all this arguing just for us to both to agree that niggas should win 17 if it ain't Gunther. We did all that.
But you said if it was Gunther, it still makes sense. It does not.
I'm just saying if it's Gunther, it's cool. Because why? Because if you gonna bend the rules for any nigga, it might as well be your GOAT. It might as well be
not against the best in the world at that time. It just, if we're gonna come back to it in 3 years, if that happens, we're gonna come back to it in 3 years. Like, damn, they really did that.
And I'm gonna come back and say, damn, I was glazing.
Exactly.
But let me make the mistake in a moment. I don't give a damn.
Fuck that.
But look, so if it's Cody, then what? You coolin'?
Wait, you said what?
If it's Cody, you coolin'?
Yeah, because that can make another story. You can't make another, like, then Cody can become Homelander Cody. He's like, oh shit, I was supposed to be the guy. John Cena came back. He said I was gonna be the guy, and then he beat me. And now he's still trying to be the guy. I left 10 years ago. He was the guy. I come back. He's still trying to be the guy. Homelander. Boom. Gunther lose. Where do we go? I was just fucking around. That's whack. We're not doing that. Come on, bro.
But that shouldn't be funny. That shouldn't be funny.
It wouldn't be that funny, bro. It would be funny for a second. And then you're like, damn, that nigga really lost to John Cena in 2025? If Christian beat Will Ospreay, would that make sense? Fuck no.
I mean, they gotta choreograph a whole dance and recital.
Oh my god!
And then however it ends is how it ends.
Will Ospreay one of them ones.
Will Ospreay tough.
If Christian be Swerve, you wouldn't be hot.
Now leave my nigga Swerve out of this. Garments.
Didn't they say he was the second best wrestler in the world?
Which is nuts.
So Christian old ass beat him.
Which is nuts.
If Christian old ass beat him, you wouldn't be mad.
So think about it though.
It's
Swerve the number 2 wrestler in the world for real? Be for real.
I said they said.
But be for
I
real
didn't
though,
say he
is he?
was.
But I'm saying, but be for real,
No,
is he though?
that's not the point though. He had the second best year last year. Let's give it a buck.
That nigga Bryce cooking though. Christian is not John Cena.
That nigga don't watch.
But that nigga still know, bro. Everybody know. Ain't nobody John motherfucking Cena. If John Cena went to AEW right now, they might throw the belt on that nigga. Be for real.
In 2025, gang.
They might.
Come on,
Hey, man,
bro.
come on, bro. Be for
They
real.
ain't throw the belt on Adam Copeland.
That nigga broke his fucking leg.
My nigga. He was there for like 8 months before this.
I mean, but he got his feud in with his best friend. You know they was gonna get that out the way. But that nigga probably
the big belt, bro.
He might would have possibly won the big belt.
No.
AEW don't even make sense anyway half the time.
Oh,
for real.
God, now John Cena wouldn't damn sure wouldn't make sense.
But Tariq though, for real. But look, for real, Tariq, brother to brother, you know damn well AEW don't make sense half the time. It don't.
That's fair. Sometimes WWE don't make sense.
And this is one of the moments it don't need to make fucking sense. Just do it.
No, it needs to make sense. If Gunther's involved, it needs to make sense.
All right. Fuck a Gunther. Fuck a Gunther. We love him. We respect him. He's a world beater. That nigga damn near the Hulk. Fuck him. Just give him Cody. Let him be Cody. I just want 17. I don't care how he get it. I'm cool. So, once again, we did a whole hour segment. This was to end up agreeing the nigga should win 17 if it ain't Gunther. Fine. Fuck it. Who cares?
Because
still put out that polo.
It would make sense. It's like,
my fault.
Does John Cena beating Gunther at WrestleMania make sense?
My fault.
I ain't overthinking shit, nigga.
You ain't gotta crash out on my nigga just cause you mad. You ain't gotta crash out on my nigga cause you mad. You ain't gotta do all that. Talk this shit. Talk this shit. Talk this shit, Bryce.
Every week. Come on now. I ain't overthinking shit. Not a fucking thing. If John Morant and that motherfucker, and we say, nah, bring old ass fucking Sean Livingston back in that bitch and take his job. Or some old ass motherfucker come, hey, John Morant gotta go to the bench. He be hot. Oh, Vince Carter want to come back for the Nets for one more year. Let's put him over Cam Thomas. He be hot. Come on now.
That nigga probably do a little bit more. I mean, Vince Carter probably can still rebound, pass a little bit.
Come on now. Fuck we talking about? Talking about overthinking, nigga. I ain't got nothing to overthink. Talking about.
My fault.
I ain't overthinking nothing.
My fault, bro. All right, look. We can speed run this next one. What's next for Finn Balor? I'm going to just let you rock out, and then we can go ahead and...
I have no clue. I think they're going to do something with Damian Priest again. Hopefully he wins that match. Like, they try to make it seem like Damian Priest is trying to move on from Finn. Or Rhea was trying to convince him to move on from the story. He ain't really feeling it. Yeah, we got net slander. Yeah, we do. I'm overthinking. Yeah, I can show you overthinking. Yeah, I just don't think I don't know what they gonna do with Finn. Like, that would be something that like they need to like actually. That's one thing that they would need to look at the fans to see like, oh, what are the fans thinking about like for Finn? Because like if all the fans are like, hey, this is what y'all should do, and they doing the opposite of that, you like maybe we should change course. Because like in all reality, Damian Priest and Finn Balor like that shouldn't just be like, oh, Damian Priest won, it's over. Like, what was the point of the whole turn? What was the point of all of it if it was just gonna be the one match and they done? That's it.
Well, y'all, that's next for Finn Balor. I mean, my blood's still pumping from my nigga Cena and shit.
Let's say first WWE pod crash out.
And it was a banger, you know what I'm saying? So look, I ain't gonna lie. And Mel gonna be mad at us. I don't care, it's peak entertainment.
He'd be alright.
So, the next question from River is his last question. The Punk versus Drew McIntyre feud was top tier, but where does Punk go from here? And then also, is he a main event draw still in WWE? You know what? Let me goddamn pioneer this shit real quick. First and foremost, it was a top tier feud between Punk and Drew, one of the best we've seen in a while. Where does Punk go from here? Obviously, he goes to Seth Rollins after this. They don't even need to do a filler episode. This ain't Naruto. This ain't Dragon Ball Z. No fillers. Get straight to the wing, man. Get straight to the meat. Pause. On the wing. That's why I said wing first. Here he go. Here he go. Bryce, get your mix. Get your mix. Anyway, get straight to the nitty gritty. Give himself. And is CM Punk still a main event draw? Absolutely. Absolutely, he's a draw, man. To this day, I feel like there's not many people that can out promo CM Punk. To this day, CM Punk, he not what he used to be. But didn't I just say a wing first and then pause? Here y'all go, man. Here y'all go. I said get to the wing and then get to the meat. Now y'all talking about some straight to the what? Straight to the what? You know what? I'ma say this. To you, Bryce personally, because that nigga over here crying right now. To you, I'm gonna say it to you, Bryce personally. At some point, niggas gotta grow up. Everything ain't gay. But shout out to all my people that are. You know what I'm saying? We don't judge, we don't discriminate. But not everything gotta swing that way. I appreciate y'all for, doing y'all thing. You know what I'm saying? But not everything gotta be that. Everything ain't gotta be paused. Everything ain't gotta be all that. So, that's all I'm gonna say. And if y'all can't see me, at least get Tariq. You know what I'm saying? At least keep him. But look, back on track though. CM Punk still a main event draw. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel. Now, Tariq, breathe, woosah. Is CM Punk still a main event draw? And what should he do next?
I'm gonna say before this, you telling people to grow up. I mean, you was just crying for John Cena to get his little moment. It's crazy.
Niggas can't have WrestleMania moments though. Niggas always gotta stick to the script now, huh?
What's wrong with sticking to the script?
I guess.
What's wrong with sticking to the script? That's normal.
The script,
that's what you're supposed to do.
You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta think outside the box, get active, get loose. You know what I'm saying?
It's not outside the box if everybody thinking it.
I mean, Cena losing. It is what it is.
It's normal at this point. He been doing it for years.
So exactly, he been losing for years. So you want to keep seeing my man's go out on a L?
I didn't say he got to lose everything.
Hey.
He could have beat Solo. He can get us to get back on Solo. That's cool.
What the fuck? Cena go had a Ula follow before Roman do. God damn. Like, come on, bro.
He got to get back on the people that beat him. So theory.
Cena can get a little moment, but not a title. So what he gonna do? Go out there and beat Randy?
Yeah. Let it be Randy. Actually, if Cody lose to Randy, then Randy can lose to Cena. Boom, makes sense.
I'm cool.
Another way your boy can get the chip.
See that? I mean, that's what I was saying about The Rock, but motherfuckers was acting dismissive.
Yeah, we definitely not doing that for The Rock, though.
Look, I think Tariq want to see him get 17 like the next guy, but he wanted to be
the right way.
A story, a slow.
All right.
That nigga Tariq really Cody Rhodes. I can see Tariq in the ring now. You could come down here and beat me, but it's gotta make sense. I'll be at home like this. This nigga. All right, man. Look.
All right. So CM Punk. Next thing would be Seth Rollins. They hinted towards something with Gunther. Again, if he goes to fight Gunther, he should lose. I know people were saying like, "Oh, he should beat Gunther," and then that's when him and CM Punk feud over the. No, he should lose. Then him and Seth start their thing. Or just him and Seth, just do it without the Gunther thing. 08.
Real nigga.
My nigga, you not 9 years old no more. Let it go. You're 25. Boy, you by the time he win the belt, you'll be 26, gang. Let it go. And yes, CM Punk is still a main event draw. He should have had the main event at Bad Blood. But it's okay.
Man,
But you know,
I,
the
I,
Rock wasn't feeling that.
I was about to say, I was with you that they should have made it until The Rock came back. Like that's too big
Yeah,
of a
but the
moment
Rock
to
came
hold
back for
that.
no reason. He said he not coming back till 2025.
He had to let Nick, he had to let him know.
He could have done that on a damn
Look,
video
look,
screen.
he had to let him know.
He did though. He did though. He said, "Oh, CM Punk about to get a main event? Hell nah, I'm coming back." Where was it? Atlanta? That nigga don't film nothing in Atlanta. What was he doing all the way down there?
I don't know, but that man
He filmed in
bald.
Cali.
He bald as hell.
He
That's
ain't
all I
filming
know.
shit down there.
That's on me. All right, my boy Huntington Hawkins, Hunter. His first question: did The Rock and Jimmy Uso return set up a match for War Games between Roman, Cody, Jimmy versus the Bloodline trio of Rocky, Solo, and Fatu? I'm gonna go ahead and tell you now. That's already out the window. The Rock not gonna be at War Games.
Boo.
At this point, the War Games match. Um, I don't really care. I mean, I don't care. I mean, it's the inevitable. I feel like they're gonna do it, but
If
I
the
don't really
Rock
care.
not in it, it's not going. It's not
Yeah,
going to hit the same.
I don't really care.
Because if the Rock not in it, we know who win it.
And then I mean, I don't even want to see Cody in there with him. Like that's no, I don't.
Definitely don't want to see Cody in that motherfucker.
Niggas hate Cody, but they want to see him finish that story though. That's what I was talking about.
Nobody said they hated Cody.
We could have just kept the OTC.
I said Cody didn't need to be in the bloodline story. Fuck no, we didn't need to keep the OTC with the belt. Roman does not still need the championship.
I mean, I'm just saying he could have cooled AJ and Bell back last
If
too.
your favorite wrestler only needs the belt to be relevant, just say that.
Let's be honest. And I'm gonna say this wholeheartedly. Power, Bryce, Tariq. Nigga, the Ulafala more important than the belt right now anyway. Let's talk about it. It is.
It's not. You can pretend it is. It's not, but you can pretend it is. That's cool.
But for real though, which one are you more invested in? KO and Cody or Roman and the Bloodline right now?
But it ain't because of the damn Ulafala. Fuck. Man, I forgot about the Ulafala until we started looking at the shit last night. I said, damn, that shit is on the floor. Come on now. Who? Hey, bruh. Don't make me crash out, bruh. Who is that?
Hey! I'm gonna keep it a stat, nigga. You got a Miami Heat profile picture. That's all I need to see.
Hey,
Look,
first
look, look, look. Hey!
nigga, your ass on YouTube on a Saturday at 1 o'clock, nigga.
Look.
Something else. Fuck
No, look though. Look, Tariq. Kurt, your name? Curvin, respectfully. Look, brother.
Swerve your ass up.
Look. Curvin. Brother, you can stay. I don't care if you stay. You can hate. You can do what you want to do. At the end of the day, I'm with my brother talking about what we enjoy. You enjoy the Miami Heat? Go talk about that on a Saturday. I ain't gonna judge you for it. You know what I'm saying? You like to do things you want to do.
Shit.
It ain't your whole life. Wrestling ain't our whole life. We make money when we make money. We talk about what we talk about in our free time. If it's sad for you, don't mean it's sad for everybody else. That's all I'm saying. If you want to leave now, you can. If you want to stay and enjoy the show, you can. At the end of the day, you making our engagement go up. Fuck, nigga! So I ain't mad. Wrestling fake. Cool. But I know it's not fake. If I had to come down to where you at and get belt the ass, that wouldn't be fake. So just mind that. Just make sure you own that. So, moving on. Okay.
Oh, shit.
My boy asked, is the bloodline played out?
No. Now, after WrestleMania, it should be...
Yeah, I don't know how they gonna end it though, bro. Like, does everybody go their separate ways, or do they kind of just make a mini bloodline faction again, but do it?
Roman probably goes on his little break again, because you know Roman needs his breaks. The Rock probably disappears.
Stop saying that like my boy need a pacifier and milk and cookies and all that. Why are we doing all that?
When the last time the Roman's been on a show 4 weeks in a row? Like I said.
22.
Exactly. So,
My fault.
again, he'll take his little break. The Usos probably go their separate ways again. Just makes sense. The Tongans just be a tag team by themselves. Jacob Fatu and Solo might do something or go their separate ways.
Guys, my bad, P. Diddy's son. Well, bro, first of all, I don't know who P. Diddy's son. Your whole life cannot revolve around wrestling. No girlfriend. Brother, you don't know me clearly. I've been in a relationship longer than you probably even known a girl. So I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you, bro. I don't know what to tell you. Typical cornball. Last question before we get up out of here. Wait, never mind. Is it time for Liv, Rhea, Dom feud to end? How much more can they milk it?
I mean, if you do it the right way, you can still milk it. I mean, they milking the shit out of a lot of feuds right now, so you can really milk it if you want to. It's just got to be done the right way. If you do it the right way, people get invested again. But if you're not doing it the right way, then that's why people don't want to see it. So it really don't. It wouldn't be milking it if they start really cooking with the storyline. And I think the Raquel thing they thought was going to hit harder than it has. And it hasn't really done.
I ain't gonna lie.
It hasn't really done that yet.
I got a comment on Raquel when Liv introduced her and was like, this is Raquel. She came up and was just like, hey. I was like, that shit trash.
She's Diesel, bro. She's the female Diesel.
Bro.
She's the female Diesel. Liv Morgan, Shawn Michaels.
So that's what they doing?
I feel like it.
Okay, then I can see that.
I mean, if you look at how they are when they come out, and you look at how Shawn Michaels was when him and Diesel came out, it's pretty similar.
Okay, I'm not mad at that.
And then Dom is Dom. I can't remember the lady's name that used to be with Shawn Michaels, but that's who Dom is.
Oh my god, the man Dom's just a show prop.
Hey, he's just out there to get the real heat because they don't boo it, so that nigga walk out there.
Honestly, God, they really don't.
They don't really give no reaction to Raquel. They cheer for Liv and then they boo Dom. Because all the girls are like, as soon as Liv music hit, and then Dom come out and boo.
Dom, best heel in the company, as we know. Last question for the show. How do you feel about the new belt introduced at Bad Blood? We're talking about the Crown Jewel belt. Honestly,
shit weak.
You know what's funny? My girl just asked me. I heard that Curvin. My girl asked me before she left for work. She said, how do you feel about that belt? Like, how do you think it looks? I said, man, this shit trash. I was
shit weak.
I mean,
and they trying to make it like seem like it's really important. Like at the Crown Jewel, y'all not gonna even talk about it.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just
no way one of them is carrying it around. There's no way.
Right.
Nobody's carrying that shit around. There's no way.
That's how we feel.
It's nasty.
Well, y'all, we overrated a little long. We apologize about that, but we got some good moments. We got our first crash out. We got our first hater in the show. Shout out Curvin. Clap it up because you want attention on a Saturday. Shout out Curvin, and you did your due diligence. Hey, P. Diddy son, all that. You whack, you lame. We been through that though. We had our first hater on the show, so a lot of firsts. We had our first, not our first draft, but
it's my dog JT.
You know, one of the drafts. Hold on, let me come back to it.
Is that my dog?
That boy said what it looked like. I don't know what that means, but that's why I'm getting. That's why I'm getting the hell up out of here. 1:00 might be freaky hours on YouTube, so I'm up out of here. Shout out everybody that joined. Catch us on our new TikTok. Our new TikTok, our new Twitter. All that. Shout out to Tariq, man. We got to give him his flowers behind the scenes. My man's is cooking, doing a lot of work. I gonna hold y'all. So, make sure you follow us on our socials behind here. And yeah, we out, man. Anything you want to say to the people, Tariq?
Nah, man. Just appreciate y'all for tuning in. Keep rocking with us. Oh, yeah, that's my dog, JT. What's good, bro? Just keep rocking with us. We're going to be here every Saturday. We're going to be here for PLEs. We're going to be here for all kinds of shit. So just stay tuned.
Oh, for sure. My fault. I didn't know you meant the belt. I didn't know Kermit came in here on some weird timing, so now I'm on high alert, so I'm sorry. But shout out to you for joining. I know you're a little bit late, but it's okay. Catch us every Saturday. And yeah, bro, we out, bro. For sure. Appreciate y'all again.
Nigga stole my shit. That's crazy.
Oh god, they stole my shit. Hell yeah. Colorado.